way, because Johnny Smooth up in here. Look, I'm cussing. As soon as they say we live, it's on and popping. And they got me in this damn suit, huh?
Didn't nobody tell you to wear that?
Hey man, anybody trying to hear that?
Lie.
He know you want to wear that suit.
You know, sit your ass down.
Oh Lord, help us, Jesus.
We're live,
yes,
sir.
Pray now. We on? Are we live?
Yeah, been live. Thing, wow.
Yo,
loving every bit of this.
I love it. Good evening, everybody. Hi. I hope everybody is doing well on this Wednesday evening. We here yet again. This is Ask the Q, Speak Your Truth. I am your boy, Burden the Proof. I appreciate you guys for coming through and being part of this experience. Some of y'all might be wondering why I'm in this suit. If we're gonna just go down the line real quick. It's my born day, and somebody told me I should get out the jogging suit for just this day and present myself in a different fashion. So here we are. We are here. I'm not gonna hold you. Shout out to Tony 2 times. One for being on the show last week, Wednesday. 2 for throwing a phenomenal birthday bash, if you will, for me. Yesterday. I had a great time. Thanks for everybody who came through and showed love. I understand how important time is, and I appreciate you guys coming and spending some of y'all time with me. I really had a good time. It was 4 o'clock in the morning when I decided to get off and leave. I had to be at work by 9, and here I am at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time, about to rock this show. Now, let me tell you how God works. Since we got a pastor in the building. Let me tell you how God works. Everybody asked me, was I going to do a show today? And everybody, why are you going? This is your birthday. I wouldn't have picked a better show to do than this particular show that I'm going to do today, with all these people that I've gravitated with and grown with within this space. Like we've come a long way within this space since we were in venues and things to that nature. And I've watched a lot of these people grow within their own crafts and who they are as people. And to be able to be side by side with them and share this space with them even now is a monumental thing for me. And I hope it is for them as well. And I can't wait to me, it's just, I'm just vibing with my folks. So yeah, I can't wait to make this happen. In real life news, ain't really nothing really popping. Sports, football about to kick off. Preseason is going on right now, right? The NCAA football season starts in 5 or 6 days. Yo, so for all y'all all you people that watch a lot of sports stuff, y'all going through a real tough time right now because I got to watch a lot of baseball right now because ain't nothing else interrupting that baseball. You ain't got no NBA, you ain't got no football, you ain't got nothing. So it's a real dry spell right now. Don't y'all hate that? What, y'all gotta wait and watch baseball and all that other stuff before
some people
football
play
season
baseball.
really start, huh?
Some people play baseball, pimp.
See, this is why CJ stays in the camera. You know what I'm saying? Because he's so argumentative and things to that nature. But it is what it is.
At least you know.
Yeah, we definitely know. But you know what? We ain't gonna go that route. We jumping right into this. Let me tell y'all what's happening today. No, let me just give you a backstory before we start, if I can. And CJ and M5, I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna say it the way I envision this and the way I want to get this out of the way real quick. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. When we all started within this space, everybody had a lot of ideas and things that they wanted to get off the ground and wanted to do within this space. I was rocking with my guy, MF Son. I want to say shout out to the guy. I don't know where he been, but he's still making moves within Horizon World and things like that. But I want to say what up to the guy. Real talk. I was rocking with him for a long time, following his footsteps in regards to how he wanted things done in regards to the shows and how he had a vision to create a television network. He had a show. I had a show. Crack had a show with Southern Edibles. I forgot what the name of it was. What was the name of it?
It was smoke.
something,
Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
The
But
latest
he had a
time machine.
vision. He had a vision to create a television network within Horizon World, no differently than the ABC or NBC or Peacock or whatever else they got popping right nowadays. But he had a vision to create a television network. It didn't happen exactly, I guess, the way he figured it would happen and things to that nature. So things fell off. People change, and situations have changed. Lo and behold, we fast and forward now, and I run into CJ. CJ asks me, well, how come you and MF Son aren't doing the show anymore? And I gave him the story, and he said he would love to pick up the show. Well, I don't know if y'all paying attention to all these people in here now, but as of August, well, it started off with a production, Luxe Vision Studios production, and now we have at least what I want to say 10 shows now,
Okay.
and through a lot of dedication, consistency, and hard work, they created their own. I want to say a television network. Yes, Lux Vision's television. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we
Yeah.
calling it.
Yeah.
Lux Vision TV.
Lux Vision TV has been created August 21st, 2024. You hear it, and we here now. Um, I I don't know if y'all know their story. They met here in the metaverse 3 years ago. Yes. Oh, I'm
Yep.
sorry.
Oh
three
no,
years
it's all
ago.
right.
They both from Texas. They both Texas natives. M5 Divine can build out her ass. She could put up a football field or a club or a venue with the best of them. CJ is no stranger to build mode either. I've watched them both collaborate on a lot of things in a lot of spaces within Horizon World. I've I've seen their struggle. I've seen everything that they've come to be today. And for one, I want to say thank you guys for coming behind the camera and doing this. And two, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for picking up the show. And look what you created. Um,
Not gonna cry today. I'm not crying today.
well, you gonna
Don't
we
get me.
just
Don't
might.
get me, Burden. Don't
Well,
get me.
we gonna go
It's
through this real
early.
quick.
It's
Well,
early.
everybody knows y'all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but so we just gonna jump into the meat and potatoes of why we're here. Um, how were you guys successful at creating this television network?
you go. You want to answer that?
No, you're the talker.
Okay.
I'll talk to you.
Well, to start, it didn't start out that way. It started out as just seeing the need of what um our community needed. We have all been here. Well, the bulk of us have been here for quite some time and seen the evolution of what Horizon World has become from beginning to now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been a great deal of, changes. I would say some for the better, some, for the benefit. And some that, are barriers to some of us. So because we were creators first, we saw the need for, since this is social media, the social media engagement part, the need for um just resources. And a lot of people don't come in here graphic designers. A lot of people don't come in here knowing what's supposed to be done. So all we did was get together all of the things that we learned over the time that we've been here: social media marketing and management, um, kind of the formula of how to put an event together and promote that event, things that can create, clickbait and things like that that would, push engagement for us, because this is exactly what it is with social media in 3D. So we started out just pushing on social media, posting, doing clips, things like that. It started with you and I and Metaclean Rupert. That was the first three that we started out with. And really it was just, we saw that, we already saw the changes that were being made in Horizon, and I felt personally that I didn't want to lose things that made my creating journey um uh what it was. At the time, when I got on, I went to places like Burden of Proof. At the time, it was proof, proofs. I believe it was what was it? It was a vibe back then too. I believe you used to put the show on. It didn't look like this.
Mm.
Classic, vintage. Ask the Q, okay? And at the time, that's what that was for me, and going to Meta Talks. So these are things I curated, my creative experience in Meta Horizon Worlds. And it was very, for me, it was motivated because you guys had already been here for some time and you guys had already established, your platforms. And for me, I felt like Ask the Q Speak the Truth was a staple. Most of everyone that you can think of in the top 20, everyone that is seasoned, I would say alumni of Meta Horizon Worlds went through Ask the Q Speak Your Truth or went through Meta Talks. And at the time when we came up with this at the beginning of the year, it was, well, December, we were in a place where we had practically lost those shows. And for me, those are staples. I think that you, as a creator, there's certain things that you have to be able to see. Now, things have gotten a little bit worse. We have things like the plaza. If you're coming in, you won't even know what that is. Venues, you won't know what that is. So a lot of things have changed. So for me, it was just like, okay, we got to have a platform where the community can be seen and be heard. We are behind the scenes people. So as creators, we've experienced being on the top 100. If you're just getting here, that wasn't a thing when you most likely got here, or the top 50, and now we're just down to top 20. So if you're just getting here and you don't know anybody and you don't know anyone that's been here, you're not going to be seen. Your stuff's not going to be seen. And we put in so much work, so much hours in this platform, and it became home for us. So we did not like the fact that the hard work that was being done was being swept up under the rug. You have to meet somebody and know somebody to be able to see the work that they've done. And for us, 4 years this month, we've been here, and we felt like we were doing this for for the creators ahead. For me, I say all the time that I'm a creator's creator. You know how you can be a guy's guy or a girl's girl. I'm a creator's creator. So we needed a platform where our stuff was going to be seen, where we were going to be seen, where people on the outside know what we're doing here without having to go through years and years and years and hopefully meeting somebody that knows somebody that can put us on. So that was the whole purpose. Just trying to preserve the creator experience. For me, what my creator experience was meeting Burden of Proof, meeting Metaclean Grouper, meeting Nemo Dollars, meeting Yo Afro, all of these, meeting West Hove. These are people that were a part of my core group when I first got here. So I knew that I wanted to do something that preserved what my experience was before all of things had changed, before monetization got in the way and people were worried about getting the money. This was just a platform where everybody shared things, where people got into build mode and shared creative ideas, where we came up with these experiences just to kick it with our friends, and it wasn't a bunch of strife and discord and I don't like this person because they're monetized and they making this amount of money. It was just we were here and we were having a good time. So that's what I wanted to preserve. And CJ agreed because I had it. It took me talking to him pretty tough because he was like, "No, we builders," but he also, wanted to. Um, he also had done some things before here regarding to recording and streaming before, so we just applied that and just wanted to build a platform for the community to be able to find some of their favorite things, favorite places. That's pretty much it.
Okay, so with that being said, in addition to bills being displayed and things like that, there's a everybody within this space that has a show, if you will,
Hmm.
has a passion for what they're doing.
Right.
It's not just a build that's being showcased.
Mm-hmm.
These people, I mean, everybody within this space that is on this network has a passion for what they're doing, whether or not it's
Very true.
church,
Mm-hmm.
or preaching the gospel, if you will. Sherwin with uh, Horizon Squares and the show that he presents. Um, Nemo Dollars with Freestyle Friday, if I'm not mistaken, my guy. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean these are their passions, and I think for one, I think that's what shines through the most, and what makes these particular settings mainstays, if you will,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, within this platform and things like that. So, real quick, before we start introducing everybody show for show, I want to know what was the selection process like. There's a lot of things going on within Horizon World. What made you choose the shows that you
You
did
want me to do
choose
that?
to be a part of the network?
All right. So the way that I do things is I've been on the platform for 4 years. So I pick my people like I pick my team. So people that are good, it's kind of like this. I want to say it like this: birds of a feather flock together.
Mm,
So people that have that same drive always have that same kink.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I did was looked at who had the kink. I was like, okay, this is, all right, let me check. Let me see what's up. And plus 9 times out of 10, I think everybody here know how I move. I'm beforehand, most of everybody that's top 20 to top creators that y'all know, I done did work with. So I mean, it was kind of like who's who's got that spark, and we went with you, and I said who's got a good fit, who's gonna be true to themselves, who's gonna do that, who's not just doing it for the money, you know, who we could be
Mm-hmm.
honest with. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
to worry about stealing
Right.
the and I trust. Like if I trust you, I trust you with my money. And if I trust you with my money, that means I trust you with my life.
mm,
So most of these people that I picked, I trust. They
True.
had the same type of energy, and I was like, okay, cool. And then it was a good fit. You with you study your show. You
Sure
study who
enough.
you put on. You take the time out to learn your guests. You go to your guest worlds. You check almost every detail of it. Fiji does the same thing. Fiji goes after every show, and I mean he goes after every show. He remembers the times. He got them times like locked in. Turn around with West Hove and T Ray when it came up to Breaking Bread. They was a good fit because I mean they wasn't over judgmental. They was really cool. They was down to earth. They was gonna be real, and I didn't have to have. I don't like fake, so I don't want you to act like you something that you not. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
got you,
So I
got you.
picked them when it came up to Yo Afro and Yo Afro and medically when it came up to hip hop. Yo Afro had background.
Hold up, CJ, go down and come
Step
back up.
down.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right. But Yo Afro has a background. Like a background, she was actual dancer in
Why you keep
a
going in and
later
out?
time. I don't talk loud. That's probably why.
You just step down and come back up. Try again.
Ugh. Here we go.
There you go.
Good.
That was
You
good.
good.
One more time.
There we go.
There we go. All right.
Then you step
But
back. Step back
can
up.
you hear me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yes.
Wonderful. Got oh lovely. Okay. Anyway, young Afro and them, your Afro basically has a background in it. So she lives and breathes hip hop. If you hear
Does.
her, she says hip hop all the time. It's hip hop, it's a thing. Jen, I felt that Jen needed to get pushed that way to do her own
Absolutely.
show
A
because the
hundred
thing
percent.
about it is she had been in the midst of so many uh, uh, very important people to where she could pull them out. It's a difference when you can see the star like Lil Cease in them, and she knows the government name. She don't call them by that. She call them by their name. She knows their family. She knows all of this. She knows what's up with it, and also she's successful at it. So I felt that she needed a place to start.
I
Johnny,
want to piggyback on that too. I want to piggyback on that
indeed,
With Jen too. Jen is very influential. The impact that she made in such a very short time, because we met her when she first came in, and she made a really big impact. She impacted us when she came in. The impact was real just on first meeting. So to see the stride that she made, considering the barriers, she was
hmm
able to make stride in the platform and then parlay that into her thanking the people that she's worked with over the years by bringing them in and inspiring them. Most of the people that come to inspire her, they are, on the other side of not stardom, but their future after the fact. You know what I'm saying? So for them to come in and get re-inspired by us, most of us wouldn't even have gotten the opportunity, to be honest with you, just straightforward. Would any of us been able to get right across from Little Cease or Barku Tutman or Jennifer Melkor? She's been able to break down their story and inspire us, and then we in turn inspire them. And that was a really, that for me. I was just like, you have, can you please, you have to do this, and how it's all turned out and it being successful. And then her also, coming up with the Meta Amputee Coalition after the fact is just, it's incredible. We
yeah,
had to have her. We had
yeah,
to. So we pulled her, and she folded quickly. but we were just happy to get her, happy to have her.
yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
You also
Go
got
ahead, CJ.
Sherwin. You also
Yeah.
got Sherwin that's over
Oh
there.
yeah.
I believe without a shadow of doubt, Sherwin, without, he could take any build and make it his.
Sure
He
can.
was going
That's
to be
facts.
successful anyway.
Regardless. He was gonna be
It doesn't
successful
matter.
regardless.
It didn't matter. I mean, it is what it is. He knows what he knows what he wants. He checks out it in his professionalism with it.
Hmm.
Who else we got? We got
Johnny
Howard.
Howard.
Oh yeah, Johnny too. Let me while Johnny here.
Get him. Get him.
Johnny is a preacher's preacher. So what happens is when it comes up to it, he studies his word. He understands. He's able to, for instance, if someone was to come in on his church and disrupt, he holds it down. I mean, he has kids at his church.
He
Y'all will
does.
never know. He got a bunch of kids at his church, and he's keeps the kids in line.
In line. Does. Well,
But the
most of
thing
them have
is,
to get
he
put
yeah
out. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So the thing is, he understands how it goes, and he handles it, and
Yep.
he is strong in his belief.
Yes, he is.
So
That's
it's
very
not
true.
going to fold. He's gonna
Right.
come into it,
Right.
and he's not going to be so fight worthy, like just fighting everybody, like downing everybody. No, he's
He
not.
breaks it down.
He
I'll
breaks it
piggyback
down.
on that too. I'll piggyback on that too. So
Yeah.
for me, I actually have gone for and been the praise and worship leader for a year, or a little over a year now. And what I can say is he makes it very easy to understand. Most people, if they don't come into the belief system knowing, what is what, he breaks it down for people to understand. He has people that come in from all different types of faiths, and he's able to break that thing down and help them understand. He's willing to talk to them afterwards. If he needs counseling session, he takes time and spends time with these people, gets to know them. He's been very influential. When I say in philanthropy, he's helped people that's been in the platform with just the ministry, and he doesn't do it for pay. So that, I think that, that's
Johnny,
rest
you
the
ain't getting
name on.
paid.
No.
Damn. No, I'm playing.
I
No,
know you was gonna do
he's
that.
not getting paid. He's not getting paid, but he's been very diligent. He of course was with MF Sun as well. So for him to be able to transition from, he started in another church and then he moved over to Word of Grace and
Hold on, Johnny. You ain't got no collection plate or nothing that go around in the metaverse?
nah,
Okay, I
nah,
got it.
nah.
No,
I
no.
got you.
But I
I'm with
mean,
it.
when we told him what we were going to do, he jumped right to it.
Yeah.
So it was good. I
All
mean,
right. Yeah.
everyone. Oh, was it
Yeah.
Fiji? Fiji's
Yeah.
next.
Oh no, I already did Fiji.
Oh,
Dean,
Dean.
Mr.
Dean.
52. Now
52.
52.
52.
Now 52. Mr.
Spade playing
52.
ass.
Yes, yes. The thing
Shout out
about
to
it
52.
is, yeah, shout out to him. So there's two leagues in this space
Is there
that
two
everybody
leagues?
knows. Yes, there is. There's two leagues in this space. One league is Super Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
That's everybody
Facts.
knows
Give
that Super
facts.
Rumble is a league.
It is.
Now the second league
Sit
is
down, Jen.
52 hitters.
52
And this is
professional.
the professional league for spades. Now, the
Mm-hmm.
thing about it is, this is something that came out of Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
So, why couldn't we show something that came from Horizon? This is a sport that's
It's
for
the
Horizon.
sports.
And not
Mm-hmm.
only is it a sport, it has teams.
It does.
They actually have teams with names. They got the dates that's already fixed up. They have the dates. They got the tournaments. They have regular match. They about to go to playoffs in
They
September.
got grudge matches. You was
Grudge
one of the
matches.
grudge match winners.
I
Shout
mean,
out to
it's
Yeah,
it's
I ain't
oh
want to say
yeah,
that, but you know what I'm
yeah.
saying.
It's okay.
We gonna hold
You
But
can
that.
I
say it.
mean, if you're a Horizoner, why wouldn't you want to support something that was positive that came out of Horizon?
That's right. That's
Agreed.
That's
true.
Agreed.
Very
I
true.
mean, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Howard, on the other hand, Howard, my colorful person, help me with Howard is he's that late
He
night
wasn't
show
too
host.
late. He
Yes, he
wasn't
is.
too.
He's
Is it?
12 o'clock
He
in
is
the
12 o'clock
morning.
now. You
Yes, he
show
It,
is.
right
uh,
about. He is
12 o'clock
late.
in the morning.
He is
But the
late.
thing about it is, he has his own way of interviewing people.
Yes.
Execution.
And right now, he has gotten to a place where he finally got his knack
That's
with him
it.
going to all the tech place. He got to see his people. You
Mm.
get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
Yo, shout
it
out
fits
Howard,
him.
man. He over there. He driving to Oklahoma right
Yeah.
now, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Safe
Shout
travels,
Howard.
my
out how.
guy.
We also have Nemo Dollars for Freestyle Friday. Freestyle
Shout
Friday
out to
is a
Nemo.
staple.
Shout out to Nemo.
Nemo is when it comes up to Nemo, I've been knowing Nemo for the longest. Almost him and Danica and a couple others. I'm really cool with that. I understand that I look at that I can be like, okay, they've been real the whole time.
For
This
real.
man drives trucks, but he
Mm-hmm.
takes the
Yes,
time
he
out
does. Yes, he
to
does.
actually care about the community and he put money to his community.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he
Yes,
Now the
he
did.
thing
did.
is,
Shout out. Can I tell your business?
Tell
yeah,
him.
Sherwin, can I tell your business now?
Tell his business.
Can I tell your business what he did? Is that all right?
Gotta be more specific. I don't even know what you're
Huh? Or
talking
you
about.
want to
oh,
tell
you
me?
can.
No, I'm saying, what is he talking about? I don't.
Can I tell
You're.
your business about what
Go
Nemo
ahead.
did?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that cool? Yo, shout out Nemo, man. He sponsored what? $50 cash prize to
Oh, yes, he did. He did.
yeah,
Fifty
He
dollar
did.
cash prize for this
yeah,
Thursday.
yeah. It's the third for Thursday, right? For the
Shout out
show, right?
Nemo. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
shout out Nemo, man. Hey, no, real talk. Like it's a lot of real ones in here, man.
It is.
No,
It
like
is.
some real genuine people in here. So shout out my guy for don't sponsoring. You dig what I'm saying? The show, Sherwin show, and presenting a $50 cash prize, man. So
That's
no,
what's
that's
up.
love. That's love.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's his character, man. So
It
Freestyle
is.
Yes,
Friday has been a staple
been here.
for Horizon,
Four seasons.
Yes.
4 seasons going on 5.
and so I was like, okay, he's bringing it back. Why not? you know,
It's one
that's
of
my boy.
those. It's one of
He's
those.
good. He's one of the people that I look at to go ahead and do it. I mean, he's gonna do it
And I'm
regardless.
like the longevity though. That goes back to what we were saying. This is an experience that the creators after us, because our like
Mhm.
I said, it's been dozens and dozens of waves after us, but think about it, how many waves are here now that could say they went through Level Studios, that came to Ask the Q Speak Your Truth, that went through Meta Talks Live, that went through Bigger Than Hip Hop and the Mini Desk, and now Inspire Her, and Sherwin had Squares for a while, so they've even gone through Squares, so it's just really just recycling all of that positive energy back into this platform.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Now I did it. I did. You know what? I didn't really say too much about Fiji too.
I
The thing
love
about it
Fiji.
is, now the thing about Fiji. Here's the thing about Fiji, that even though he studies and he does all this stuff and he talks a lot of shit, he does.
Oh Lord.
Excuse language. You already know. I'm gonna be truthful. God forgive me, but no, he really loves what he does.
Yes, he
This man
does.
has
Yes, he
a
does.
story for real, and not only that, he really just really downright want to help people. Like he's
He
really like,
does.
okay,
It's a
let me
Jersey thing.
support.
It's a Jersey thing.
Oh my
It's a
Yeah,
Jersey
you
thing.
know,
You know
he
what
Shout
I'm
he's
out
my
to
saying?
guy.
Fee.
That's
But we
my
gonna
Shout
get
out
guy.
to
to
Fee.
Fiji.
We gonna
Get
Shout
off,
out to my
man. We
God.
gonna
Shout
get
out
to
to
your
my
ass.
yeah, you know, that's
Jersey.
my
I
boy.
said
So I
Jersey. You
mean,
know I gotta
like,
pop out.
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
man,
you.
you
I
know.
got. I promise you.
And I
I
mean the
got
trap
you.
street. I mean he's when I look, y'all got listen to me. I want y'all to. I'm gonna come to the camera so y'all
No,
can
don't come to
Oh
the
understand this.
shit!
camera.
Look at
Don't
I
this.
cut.
need
Get
for y'all to
CJ.
realize this.
Lord,
I want
Let
y'all
this
to
happen. Let
Lord.
realize
this happen.
this.
Let this happen.
When it come up to that man, leave Fiji alone. Y'all leave, if y'all got anything, I would not do that.
Sit
That man
down.
about his business.
Get him back down. Get him back
But
down.
No,
it about
Okay,
no, real,
but I
real
feel
quick
him though.
before we keep going, like he's definitely a student of the game,
He
in
is.
regards to becoming a more polished host, if you will, in regards to his
Yeah, he's
platform and things
awesome.
like that.
He really is.
Definitely, definitely. Who else? Did we get everybody? Did
I
we
I
get
think
think
we
we
everybody?
got
got
everybody.
almost. I don't
Oh,
think I'm
oh,
on.
Shell,
shout out,
Oh, wait a
shout
Shell,
out.
minute. Our new edition.
Shell, yeah.
Our new edition.
Oh, 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 oh,
Chill
oh.
podcast,
AT
chill
got
ATS Payne.
podcast.
doggone Paint. Y'all got to give it up for Paint, because Paint is right now.
Payne.
I was hoping that he was gonna be here, but Paint has come into the place like a like a like a like a like a
Well, real
bus.
whirlwind.
Just
He
Definitely,
did. He
and I
definitely.
mean
did.
the man is on the man is on TV. He's doing a show, and he's
Hmm.
doing a show in the metaverse. But not only is he doing a show in the metaverse, his show is going to give somebody that, like, if you ever wanted to be a battle rapper,
Hmm.
he's going to give the opportunity to be on a card.
Explain what that means, baby. Explain what
Okay,
that
so
means.
anybody that watch battle rapping like I do, you have different battle rap leagues, and all these leagues, they it's a sport. It is what it is. It's a
Definitely,
sport.
definitely.
And I mean, they take time out. They study their opponent. They study dirt on their opponent, and it could get bad, doc.
Yeah.
If you ain't about your stuff, you get bad, and you got to be about your. You have to have a swag about yourself to be in that type of league. You got to be
Hmm.
able to talk your shit and take that shit. I
Oh, he
I
cussing
hate.
today. Okay.
He
Yes, I
cussed
have to
hard. He
say it. I
cussed real
have to
hard.
say it. I have to say it in that way, because that is the way that that
Cussed real
It's
that
hard.
that
portrayed. No,
lead. It's
100%. That's what
portrayed.
battle
You
rap
have
is.
to, and it's no ins ands buts about it. What he's doing is he's bringing that into here. He's
True.
bringing the love of what he has. He's bringing the people that's in that league to judge. Okay, yeah, you got to come with your stuff. It's not just anything. And then he's also taking the time out to put, you know, people on a card.
Got you.
That's a real opportunity in the
To
real world.
Is
Mhm.
that everybody? Did we get everybody?
That's
No,
everybody.
No, nope.
shout out to XXX Crazy and
Chill,
Grams by the
chill.
Pack, Infinitely Chill podcast. I mean, Grams by the Pack just had a baby, and Crazy, um, he's a world creator, but they have their own platform. They they have such a an eclectic way of getting their point across and communicating with the community. When we talked to them initially, they wanted to kind of touch on a lot of different things, but they wanted to, not just lean into the VR side of things. They wanted to actually get to know, what the creators are doing outside of here. And they have done a phenomenal job of sharing. They couldn't be here tonight, but shout
All
out to
good.
them
All good.
and what they do. They do an incredible and a phenomenal job.
That's it.
Okay,
That's all.
That's everybody.
That's
so
everybody.
so so here we go. I hope you guys are understanding this situation. They gave a little backdrop of what the network really is. Um, it's ABC for the metaverse. Like that's
Yes.
basically what this is. This is basically what this has grown to be. We literally have a whole network of shows to present right here within Horizon World. And they gave a little background in regards to who everyone is and what they bring to the table. And once we come back after this commercial break, you're going to find out who each individual is and what they show brings to the table. We'll be right back. This is Ask the Q Speak Your Truth. Later. Hit the commercial.
Hi, I'm Jen Smash, and I'm here at VIP Entrepreneur Academy, where this is a world that you can learn how to start a business. For all you entrepreneurs who want to learn how to start a business, this is the ideal place to learn in the metaverse. This is a 9-week course where we go ahead and dissect every section of a business, from understanding your customer and industry to creating your budget for payroll and even taxes. We break down what is the requirements for you to have a successful business. So if you're ready to become an entrepreneur and want to learn the ropes, VIP Entrepreneur is ready to take in new students just like you. You can contact me at vipentrepreneur@gmail.com. See you at the next class.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Teray,
Cjshotlow.
It's your boy Westside.
and you chilling with the Breaking Bread podcast. Hey, tune in and check us out every Saturday for some good talk.
You already know.
Good
The realest
conversation.
talks. You hear me?
Yeah, tune in.
Awesome. God bless everybody. I'm so glad, amen, that everything is finding you well, and I pray it's finding you well. This is Pastor Johnny live from our sanctuary here in the Metaverse at Word of Grace Meta Church. I want to invite you out to our service here on Sunday nights for worship and the Word, now streaming through Luxe Vision Studios. So excited about that and what God is doing in this space and place. See you Sunday. God bless you.
And we
Why
back
is he on the stage? What is he?
because he
Sit on
coming
the
up.
Why is he
He
on the
coming
stage?
up. Come
Did
on.
he call
come on.
him? He
Yeah,
called
you
him?
about to call him. Come on.
Yes.
Bless the Lord. Come on.
No, you don't go where I want it. Now, thank you,
Bless the
Jesus.
Lord.
It's
You
the
know,
hair.
you
It's
know
the
the pastor
haircut
got
that
a-
got him
Hey,
acting
hey,
like
hey.
that.
He live, by the way, but pastor.
Okay, we're here. We're here. Hey, thank you guys for coming back, staying and being part of the show. Again, this is Ask Your Q, Speak Your Truth. I'm your boy, Burden the Proof. For those who watched before the commercial, hopefully you guys got a better understanding of what's been created within this space. We literally have a television network that has been created within Horizon World. And we have a collection of shows that bring a certain variety and a certain entertainment to the actual television network. The first show we're going to talk about, well, it's not even a show; it's church. I mean, would you call that a show, sir?
No, I wouldn't call it a show. Definitely not a show. It's straight up ministry. I've been doing it for about in the real world. I started preaching when I was 12. So never thought in a million years that coming into the metaverse that this would have happened. So yeah, it's definitely a church.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Johnny Smooth.
Hey, Johnny.
I'm not going to take any of your thunder right now, so let them know what the name of the church is, and shoot, when can they see it?
Okay, it's Word of Grace Meta Church. I called it Word of Grace Meta Church from my mentor who passed away in 2015, Elder Marshall Taylor Sr. out of Detroit, Michigan. So I just wanted to honor him and his memory for him taking the time that he took with me throughout my younger, more learning years to invest time in me. So we just wanted to honor him. So, and we are on Wednesdays and Sunday at 9 p.m. So
Wednesdays and Sundays at 9 p.m.
Yep.
For all those looking for the word within the metaverse, Wednesdays and Sundays at 9 p.m. You can catch it right here from my guy. Question though, do you do this outside of the Horizon world as well?
I do. I'm an ordained minister. I've been preaching since I was 12. I love metaverse ministry, and you know, as I was talking about before when I was a guest here, and thanks for having me when you did. It's about doing it for the kingdom of God's growth rather than any other type of growth. And I'm trying to say that in a way where no shade is being thrown on people who need to learn more. But I like doing it this way because it's not about a person or a tradition. It's really about the love of God. And I tell people, especially a lot of my saints are here from Bible class. Y'all go ahead and give some confetti if you from Word of Grace. Good to see everybody. Oh, look at him. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, okay. Good to see everybody. And I tell them, if y'all here in the metaverse with your headset on and your Bible, I'm like, you must really love God. So yeah, I've been it's a real thing, a real ministry. And yeah, I love what we're doing.
Shout out all your what do you call them? What do you call them?
Saints,
Peoples?
the saints.
Saints. All y'all saints, hi saints. Hi. Hey, real quick.
Oh my
hey,
God.
Hey, for those
he fell for it. Jesus.
He did.
For those who attend
church.
Attend the church, I would like to know what is your experience and what do you think of it? Anybody who would like to step up to the spot?
I won't run him in just real quick because he's from England. He got saved at our church. If you would, run in, please come on down here really quick. And then Sister Nikki, if you want
you
to.
can't look here.
I know the people who are not shy. Most of our
well, we're gonna let the holy man quarterback this whole thing real quick. Go ahead.
So come on,
not the holy man.
Hey, come on, running man. You come on, my brother.
And this one over here. It's the question box. It's the question box.
You can hit the question.
He needs to go on the question box.
Or he can jump over.
I got an answer. I got an answer for your question. You said anyone with their experience. I went to Johnny Smooth's church quite a few times, and the first time I went, I was just telling Kay about this funny story. First time I went, we went through the sermon, we went through the prayer. This cat had us holding our arms up in the air for 15, 20 doggone minutes, right?
See,
and my arms, I'm holding my arms up in the air, and I'm shaking, right? I turned to the lady next to me who happened. It was Tasty Lips. Tasty Lips was next to me. I said, man, I really don't want to take the Lord's name in vain, but the temptation is so bad right now. I just want to put my arms down. And it was so funny because everybody there was absolutely professional. The power in the place was palpable, and Johnny Smooth ran it, as an instrument of the Lord. And it was an absolutely phenomenal experience. The scenery was wonderful, and I recommend anyone who has never gone to open up your mind and just go and sit and just feel the energy around you and allow it to come into you. So Johnny, thank you for that experience. As tiring as it may have been, I couldn't even turn my headset on afterwards. My arms were like wet ramen noodles. I was like,
that's the Lord telling you getting that. But it's gonna happen.
But bless your heart, sir.
Bless you,
Word.
man.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh,
Where your
my
runner?
Lord.
Where my runner at? Where my runner G
He
at? Where
right
he
here.
at?
Jump up here. Jump up here.
No,
Right
no, no,
man.
no. I need you over there. I need him over there.
Oh,
I need
over
you
there. Over there.
The
I'm
question
sorry. Right where that
box.
camera is. Yep.
All right.
Over there,
Okay,
right in
over
front of that
there.
camera.
They're right over here. Right over
In front
here.
of that camera. Right there.
Yeah, the one that
Somebody-
look
Boy, I'm
at
about
weird,
to
the
say,
one
man,
that
look
the
here.
one that look at you weird.
Get out of the box.
Yep. Jump on there. My man. There he is.
I'm sorry, I can't keep still. It's
I
Bless.
think you got the
is
drill.
that all
You
right?
got it?
Is that
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yep.
all right? What do you want to ask me?
What do you say?
What do you want to ask me?
I ain't heard a word he said.
Oh,
Oh
What
no,
you
nothing
want?
in particular.
um,
Well, I do
what
want to
you-
ask a
what you do?
question. What about Johnny Smooth's delivery in regards to how he articulates the word of Christ compelled you to be saved within the metaverse?
absolutely. Now I'm gonna try and be quick because I find it very emotional.
Yes, sir.
I've been in a very dark place for a very long time. The road has been a very long vehement of denunciation and declamation. I've
Mm.
shut myself away. I've shut my away from God, from people. I've become very introvert. I've been in a very dark place. I don't know what it is, but something has brought me to the metaverse. And then I could hear my inner voice screaming at me saying, Church. I came to the metaverse, the Word of Grace Church. I met Pastor Johnny Smooth. And believe me, it's quite amazing, actually. I'm trying not to get upset, but I can see the light where I've been in a dark place for a very long time. And it's brought me a long way. It's brought me a very long way, and I'm very, very grateful. And I don't know why I never come here before, but I'm very grateful to Pastor Johnny Smooth for very clearly explaining everything. I'm reading the Bible every night now, and I'm starting to get my life back. I'm starting to feel good, you know.
Word.
And I would say to anybody who don't think God is important, believe me, God is important to have in your life. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And
Facts.
anyway, I just want to make it quick because I'm getting quite emotional.
Oh man, no, not at all, not at all. Hey, thank you for coming and sharing your testimony, man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
I do.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Pastor Johnny Smooth. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I'm gonna just be.
Yeah. Sister
Huh?
Nikki. Sister
Huh?
Nikki, really
What?
quick.
Okay. He want Nikki to come on. Go ahead, Nikki.
Come on, sister. That's one of my favorite saints. That's one of my favorite saints.
Her
Go
favorite.
ahead. I ain't say my favorite. I
Yeah,
said one of my favorite.
one
The
of
saints
Hey,
gonna
yeah,
get
yeah.
mad.
You hear him, y'all? All my other saints, y'all hear him, right?
No, no.
Right.
I
You
just
might
want to
get some
say,
Bibles thrown at your ass next. No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm cussing. My bad. I know.
Bless him, Lord.
Lord. I just want to say that Pastor Johnny helps break down the word to you. I've been going to church since I was a little girl. Mother always brought me to church, but some things that you were taught that was not real and was not true. And one thing I love about him is that he tell you to read it for yourself. Get the Bible, read it for yourself, so that you won't just hear it coming from him. You can read it and you see it for yourself and you learn it for yourself. He tell you to read the Bible every night and study for yourself. And that's one thing I love about him. He breaks it down. And if you can't understand that the way he preaches, I don't think you're going to understand no other preacher. I love the way he preaches, and he brings people together and helps us to learn. And that's the wonderful thing. That's my main thing about it. You know, I love to listen to him preach and bring the word.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. I'm gonna let all y'all know. I've been to all y'all damn shows. And I've sat in all of them. I've been there, I've studied, I've watched, I've paid attention. I'm gonna just say this, Johnny, man. I enjoy how you bring the word of God to modern day, if you will, and your delivery and things like that. You are very, very, very passionate. I think you have this realism about you, and I think you have this believability because you show them that you're not perfect, You know what I'm saying? And it's okay not to be perfect. And I think a lot of people who do study Christ and things of that nature are of that belief that you do have to be this perfect being in order to be accepted by God. And I think you have a phenomenal way of showcasing that you can be you cannot be perfect and still have a strong belief and a strong faith in God. So if I've not have gathered anything else from being attending your church and things like that, it's definitely that. So I want to say thank you. One, just for doing what you do. Two, for being you're part of the network, man. I want to say thank you for what you bring to the table, and I look forward to a lot of more people being saved within your platform, man. Anything before you get out of here, because I know you press for time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I came straight from Bible class.
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing. Thank God for CJ and M5 Divine. I'm gonna make them cry. Great people. I remember. People don't know this. There was a church that was the first church in the metaverse. Um, if you remember, it was called the Church of Satan. Who remember that? They had the upside down cross. Who if you were day one, you remember that.
I remember.
So there was
Yeah, I
no
remember that.
other churches at all, especially when it was beta. And CJ came to me and was like, "Hey Doc, I want to build a church." And he built something called Horizon Worship
Worship
Assembly,
assembly.
and
Mm-hmm.
that's about 4 years ago. And
Lord.
I remember we started doing services in there. I would go in there, I would preach on a recording, and then he would play it. But it never really just like took off, never really exploded. And so I partnered with a guy named Deacon Claire, and he was doing something called what was that church called? Something like that. It'll come
Ooh,
back to me.
child.
Oh Lord.
Lord.
Ooh Lord, that was
Child.
a long
Ooh.
time ago.
Yes, it was.
Kingdom Life. That's what it's
There
called.
it
It's called
is.
Kingdom Life.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided about, boy, Lord, it's been about 2.5 years ago. I decided to break
Yeah.
off. And before I broke off, people don't know, and y'all heard CJ cutting up tonight, but CJ is a very, very spiritual person, and he's a real friend. Let's just put it that way.
Ooh.
And so I will be out in the metaverse, and he'd be like, "Hey Doc, it's time for you to move on, and you should do that, that, that." And I'm like, "Why?" He was like, "Just know it's time for you to move on." And it was just funny because he had been saying something to me for about 3 months, and I'm gonna go quick because I know it's a lot of other awesome people I want to hear from. And he pulled me to the side, was like, "Hey man, you should do it." Before long, I had this weird dream, and the dream ended up coming to pass. And I hit up CJ and I was like, "Hey man, don't make fun of me because you was right." He was like, "Right about what? What happened?" And I told him what happened. He heard my pain on the phone, and this guy built Word of Grace in about 8 hours. And if you ever
Voice
been to Word of
move.
Grace, from the outside to the inside, this thing is laid out. To this day, it's been a whole lot of folks who have ministries in the metaverse. God bless them. But the first church that was really doing something in the metaverse at a high level by the grace of God, and I'm saying that grace of God by the gift of God, was our church. And we can thank God for Cjshotlow, man, for putting on for the kingdom of God, for building that church. He did that in 8 hours, and we didn't miss a beat. I even preached the same series I was preaching at the other one. It was titled Transition, and he just made it a smooth transition. Now M5Divine has come in, and is a really good friend of mine as well. And she's been doing praise and worship. And it's just amazing things just to watch what God is doing for them. And I'll say this as an inside joke: God always gets the last laugh, especially when people come in and they want to be devious in the way that they want to treat you and deal with you. God will always find a way to put you where you want to be. And I don't know who that's for tonight, and I ain't gonna minister on your show.
You
But
sure
just
ain't.
know, amen. Just know, hold on, Bert. Just know God is watching, and he will make sure that you come out the way that He wants you to come out. So God bless everybody. You want prayer on that on after this or something? Go pull me to the side. But good to see everybody. Thank God for the shot lows. And also one last thing.
Oh God.
With a lot of the proceeds that will come through, we are a giving church. Even though I don't get paid for what I do. God has blessed me with a good job and a business, growing business. We want to be a blessing to people. So if you know people who are in need, who have a verifiable need, please reach out to Sister Nikki or to my assistant, Sister Lovely Girl. You can even go through M5Divine. Let us know so we can be the hands and feet of Jesus for people who need help. Okay? God bless y'all.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Told you he preached long.
Appreciate you. All your saints,
all right.
y'all good?
You do
All
that.
the saints
Don't
in
you
here
do-
good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I
Oh
thought I
yeah,
was on
Fiji
mute.
gotta go. So
Fiji gotta
Fiji.
go, so grab Fiji.
Give me a
Oh.
Jersey. Hey.
Mhm.
August 30th, Friday. Shout out to Luxe Vision Studios. Where you, my guy? I gotta get where I gotta get, man.
Fee.
Do your thing, man.
Okay.
Me too.
We can't hear you, yo. Go down.
Go
Get
down,
on
come
there,
back
get
up.
on
You
and
gotta
come
jump.
back.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, first off, I want to thank Luxe Vision Studios, all the shows that's on the network, Gin Smash, Yo
Drifting,
Afro.
Fee. You drifting.
I want to thank everybody that's involved in the whole outlook of this. Man, we 9 days away from the Trap Against the first
Yes,
ever
sir.
Metaverse pay-per-view concert in history.
Let's go.
I want to shout out everybody that's behind the scenes, Tink, Ferrari, Goddess, Westside Hole, Fagin, all the DJs, Part of My Flow, Chevy Crocker, all the artists, everybody that's supporting us, all the sponsors, all the world builders, everybody that's just, liking and sharing the posters and just showing us love, you heard?
I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, so you had this little ticket thing to where you could have got free tickets if you got so many tickets or something like that over there at what's it, the Truth?
Club Truth. Shout out to
Club
Uptown
Truth.
Z. Shout out to
Yeah.
Uptown Z.
If I had 20 more minutes, I would have been number 2. But we ain't even gonna go there. But it is what it is. Yeah. Yo,
That's
Listen,
crazy.
yo, so
listen.
real quick. Cause I know you gotta go. Who headlining? What's the headliners? What you
Listen,
looking like?
headliner. Listen, we got. You already know, man. We got the one and only Yo Afro.
Yes.
We got
Hey,
John
yo.
Robinson. We got the Bay Misses. We got Chevy
Yes.
Crocker.
Here
We
we
got
go.
Charlie Mack. And we got Part of My Flow. And we got
Word.
Mike
Yes,
Larry
sir.
headlining, as well as Cohen Kapachi. You heard? So every ticket, see, every cluster of artists is showing 2 headliners and a couple opening acts, which is the opening acts is just as fire as the headliner. So I want to let everybody know. So it's
Yeah.
2 headliners per division of artists, you know. So shout out to everybody that's involved, everybody that's behind the scenes, all the DJs, man. Listen, at the end of the day, man, this is gonna be a dope event. The pay-per-view will be active. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So
sir.
get with us. I mean, we making history. And I'm telling everybody now, man, we the first ever to do a pay-per-view concert. Now, until you produce the paperwork that y'all did it before us, this is we's the one over here making history. But we ain't in the
Oh,
competition
yeah,
with
you
nobody.
making history
I
anyway,
mean,
No,
baby.
we
Trapstreet
not.
Radio every
And
Tuesday.
let's be
You
in
heard?
competition with our damn self.
Yeah, that's
Say it again. Let them know
Traps-
again. What time?
Trapstreet Radio every Tuesday, 11 p.m., man. You already know the vibes.
Yo, so check
Jersey.
this out. I know you gotta leave.
Yo,
Trap
what's
City
going
Radio, right?
Trap
Trap
Street Radio.
Street.
Trap Street Radio.
Trap
not Trap
Street
City.
Radio. So now check this out. I
And
want to know
don't none of you
something.
niggas come out with Trap City Radio next, because that just is crazy.
Yo,
Never that.
Trap Street Radio. My bad. Yo, but check this out. I got a question for you because I know you got to go and do your thing
What's
for
going
rehearsals
on?
and things like that. You could have did Trap Street Radio with just a build within itself. You dig what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
On its own platform or whatever have you. You chose
absolutely.
to collab and do it with Truth Nightclub. What made
Um,
you do that?
It started when I dropped my mixtape on my birthday last year. It was called Trap Street Tuesdays, and I started off as I premiered in Club Truth, as well as shout out to Daytona Vibes, Man of Genre Music, and the UFO Club on Martin
Shout
Luther
out
King birthday, the day after my
Daytona.
birthday. So
Word.
when I did it at Club Truth, he said, "Yo, Fiji, man, let's keep it going, make it a series." I had Young Goat come A couple other artists come, and then I'm like, yo, what if I start interviewing the artists after they perform? And it just took on his own thing. But listen, man, I'm getting phone calls. I gotta get where I gotta go. I love y'all. Trapstreet Radio every Tuesday, 11 p.m. Man, I appreciate everybody that's in the building, man.
Love, my guy. Yeah,
My
I
guy
love
be
how he
running.
just exited,
running.
came in, did his thing, said his shit, and bounced. I love it.
Yeah.
What up, Maddie?
You know me. I'm always in and out, and I'm actually pressed for time myself. I want to say something sentimental and get it on camera. My next project, Trap City. No, I'm just fucking around. No, just fucking around. No, honestly, the names when we first came in, the names that got said by the Shotlows. I want this to be on camera. Merely was the tip of the iceberg of the accolades for all the people that they named and the stuff that they've done. All of you who got named and who have come in here have made meteor impacts when it comes to the virtual world. And I congratulate every single last one of you, all of you who are here in the building. Everyone except for Nemo Dollars, bum ass Kansas City Chiefs. No, I'm just kidding. Nemo, I'm just messing with you, Nemo. No, I'm just messing with- no, but for the people who have contributed to help build the community, Bird and yourself, happy belated birthday again. You know, and Jen Smash with the amputated. I mean, that list could go on. I don't want to take up too much time, but all of you inside this room, dude, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal, dude. And you know, the people who were just so grateful for everything that you do. But this is directed mostly towards CJ and Divine, since you're on stage. You guys are pioneers with the scale that you're doing, and it's not going to be an easy road for you. But I know that if there's anyone who can stick it out and do it, it's the duality that you both bring. It's the duo, the dynamic that you all bring, that's going to succeed. And you're literally planting seeds now for shade of trees that you'll never sit under. You're doing this for people so far, you know, in the future. And I absolutely salute and congratulate both of you for your sincerity. You know, absolutely, you guys are a blessing.
Thanks,
Word. No doubt. Sharon, bring your ass up here, man.
Jeez.
Y'all.
The onions.
Sherwin.
Why y'all gotta do my boy Sherwin like that?
Hey, because he got a show tomorrow, so we can talk about his ass now.
CJ, scoot over.
I'm scooting. Which way? This way?
Now, go down, come back up.
Go down and come back up. Go back up over there, though. There you go. Hi, Sherwin.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, cool. What's going on?
Sherwin, what up, man?
What's up?
Hey, let me just
Good
tell
to
y'all
see you.
something. There's just some people in life you just gravitate to, man. Like, and I don't know what the hell. Well, is he still in here? Nah, Johnny gone. All right. I don't know what the hell God done did, but like it's somehow me and this guy have gravitated. He wowed me in his professionalism and how he conducts himself, not just within Horizon World, but within VR chat. The man is I call him like the modern day Dick Clark. If y'all don't know who the hell Dick Clark is,
that's facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might want to go ahead and do some research. But I definitely call him the modern day Dick Clark in regards to his diversity and his ability to adapt to circumstances and things like that. I love his I don't give a fuck attitude in regards to how people perceive him for who he is or who they think he isn't within the space. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one thing in particular. I think we share a lot alike to where it is what it is, and we're going to stand on what we stand on. I've already had him on the show, but in regards to Luxe Vision's television, his show that we promote and they broadcast is called
Horizon Squares.
Yes,
Horizon Squares. Now, I don't know if
Yeah.
y'all don't know what the hell Horizon Squares is, but if you ever seen Hollywood Squares or things like that, you get the idea. It's basically a tic-tac-toe game incorporated with the who's who, depending on what type of genre of music or celebrity status that you're looking for. He has he is a masterful mind in picking his squares from 1 through 9. And yeah, it's more or less of a game show slash tic tac toe slash uh event, if you will. And overall it's a good time, but I'm not going to steal the thunder, man. Let them know what the show represents and what it brings to the table, sir.
Yeah, I mean, you said it exactly. It's tic tac toe with the twist. It's a little bit of a game show, a little bit of trivia, also a little bit of a talk show, just a little bit. We like to get to know the squares. They are people out here who are doing big things in the metaverse. We try to get a variety of people in our squares who are either builders or hosts or singers or musicians. We've had everybody. We just had a radio host, right? And we just try to get a variety of people on the show to talk about what they're doing inside the metaverse, what they're doing outside the metaverse. And it's also an opportunity to play a game, win a prize or two. What I'm saying? Have some fun, make some jokes. If you guys have seen the show on VH1 or BET before, then a big part of the show is the chemistry, right, between the squares, between the hosts, right.
Right.
And so like you said, we pick out squares strategically that are great on camera, that have great personalities, that interact well with each other. And yeah, that's the formula to it.
Question for you, sir. What made you pick that? What made you pick a tic
That
tac toe
show.
game? If you were like, what made you think, okay, I'm gonna make this is gonna hit in Horizon World? What brought you to that?
Well, I mean, I never think something is going to be a hit. I mean, you always have like a hope that, what you do in this space is going to resonate with people. So I never knew that this would resonate so widely with so many people. So that wasn't my intention going into it. To be honest with you, I saw a clip of the real show. I saw a clip of Hip Hop Squares. I remember it exactly too. I used to see like clips all the time, but it was a specific clip that I saw, and it was Remy Ma, and she was in the square, and they asked Remy Ma a question about a Nicki Minaj lyric, and her response was really really funny, and like all the squares started chiming in, and everybody was cracking jokes and whatnot, and that kind of inspired me to be like, yo, it would be dope if we did that in Horizons, like if we had that type of energy where people could have fun, do some trivia, where we could ask funny questions, make people laugh. It's a little bit of a comedy show, at the same time. There's a little bit of improv that goes with it. Like, we don't tell any of the squares what to say. It's not scripted, right? So a lot of that is just them and their natural personalities coming through. So yeah.
So let them know when the show airs every Thursday. Yes,
every Thursday, 10 p.m. Make sure you get there on time, because it definitely fills up pretty quickly.
it
So
definitely fills up pretty quickly. Hold on, Danica, my guy D, you got something, sir?
CJ and Divine. I just I really got a special place in my heart for you guys, for your support, your warmth every time I see you. I have a sort of a personal investment in just watching you guys grow. And I just get a high from it, man. Everything you guys do, all your support, like not only me, but the whole community thanks you for it. And you guys are so valuable to the space. And as a Christian couple, man, like keeping it faith based and just how y'all carry yourselves, it's inspiring, man. So I love y'all from the bottom of my meta heart. Real talk,
To
no
Danica.
faking, man. And I appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. Love.
Word,
Oh
word.
Lord.
And let me tell you, yo, let me say, there's two shows that push me in this space. Yours and Fiji. You guys push me a lot in regards to how I want to present myself within this show and to ensure that I'm always on point in regards to what I do and how I articulate myself and things like that. Again, I don't think it's a competitive thing or anything like that. We are all in our different lanes and things like that. But like I said before, I come to your shows, I watch you guys, I watch how you guys operate. I pick up things from you guys and things like that. And I just want to say thank you, man, for one, being a genuine person, one, for being a stand-up friend, and two, three, just for everything that you bring with Horizon Squares, man. You bring a lot of people together. for those who ever been a part of the show, if you want to, no, you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. Ferrari, come here.
You
Yes,
know
ma'am.
what?
Yeah.
I was even thinking it. I was like, maybe we should have some of our square. Like, Burden, you've been a
Why
square
y'all
as
like-
well.
Cause you
Ferrari's been a
here.
square. You know, we love to hear your experience. like,
Nah,
on the
because
show.
I mean, because
Yes.
you and Tink are mainstays damn near on the show, if you would say so. I mean, I think you guys have the best perspective in regard to the show. So I just want to know, you know what I'm saying, for somebody who's frequently there.
And can I just say real quick?
Do your thing.
I just want to say before Ferrari even says something, I got to give it to Ferrari and Tink. Like you said, the reason why they are resident squares is they literally have been with me since the beginning. Like when
Yes.
this show had like not a dollar to its name before I
Word.
even was with Luxe Vision. You know what I'm saying? Which
Word.
I'm so blessed that they got me, you know, out of a situation that I was in and was able to help me flourish and become an even bigger show that I've wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? They've really helped me get there. But I mean, there have been day ones that have been there since the beginning who took a chance, and like Ferrari was one of those people. So just want to
Yeah,
say that.
she even
Shout
had
out
a
to Ferrari.
she even had a damn Ferrari in her damn square
She
space.
did.
Yeah. So so I mean, real quick though, Ferrari, I mean, what does this show bring to the Horizon World? We can't hear you.
Oh,
Come
step
down
off,
and come
step
back up.
on.
Jump out of bed. Just to
Y'all
let
can
y'all
hear me
know,
now?
globally is
We got
acting
you.
up.
Can we hear?
There
Can
we
we
go.
hear?
Yeah,
Yes, we
they
can.
hear you.
Go
But
ahead,
the
man.
show is everything. You got people coming from all different types of things that they doing on here, and they coming together to have fun on the show. And you're meeting new people. Like it's a fun show. We always have fun. Everybody's always together. We have a good time. Like it's a great show. If you haven't been on it, you need to get on it. I'm telling you,
Yes,
you have a
DM
great
me.
time. I love being a
Yes,
resident
you
square.
can.
Unless I really have something to do, I'm there with no problem. Like,
But like seriously though, like I love getting new people on the show and people ask me all the time. It's just hard to find new people like you guys. I'm new to Horizon still. Even though I've been doing the show for a year and people know I don't really hang around too much like Burden touched on. I'm more in VR chat, so I don't really hang out too much in the social scene here. So I don't know too many people. I'm starting to get to know a lot of people. So DM me if you know somebody, if you're interested. My same handle or the Horizon Squares page or even Lux Vision, let them know. And just shout out to all the squares, really though, because they make the show what it is. Like literally,
Facts.
it's like I'm hosting it, but if I had like boring squares, then the show would be boring. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So I
right.
really got to give a shout out to all the squares. Got to give a shout out to Lux. They're there every single week. You know what I'm saying? And they
Right.
record it. You know, anything I need. Literally, they're like, "What do you need? We got you." You know what I'm saying? And not even just when it comes to the show, but just in terms of protecting me in general in this space. Like I don't know a lot of the people, and sometimes I run into different situations, and they really help with guidance and like giving me advice and things like that. So I'm really,
Facts.
really grateful for Lux Vision. Like seriously, I mean, I'm so grateful to the point where I was like, we got to throw Divine a dope ass birthday in VR chat. So we were like, we cannot go without celebrating her because of how much she's done for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's the
100%.
least I could do to say my thank you to her. You know what I'm saying? But I thank everybody that's a part of it. It's not just me. Shout out to Westside Hove, who's a
Shout
guest
out
DJ
Westside,
this
wherever
week.
the hell he done
West
took
He's
that.
Side.
still
I think
here.
he went. I think he went
Oh,
to.
he left. Okay, well, he's the
He had
guest
to do
DJ.
something for work.
Cat's out the bag. You feel me? He's the guest
Right.
On
DJ.
fire.
Shout out to
Fire.
Nemo for donating, you know, constantly to the show. Not just this week, but he's done it in the past multiple
Word.
times, and he comes on the show a ton. Just thank you to all of you guys for real.
And let me tell y'all something. Y'all think this shit is easy? It's not. Like what this man does on that show and what everybody else does within their shows and things like that, you can't just come up here and just yeah, we got a
If you
show.
think
Like,
that show it looks easy, the commercial was even harder to put together, and that was like 2.5 minutes.
Yo, I was actually blessed with the opportunity to be a host on this show, and I was
Yep.
so nervous. I sat there like I don't know how he does this. Like, you know what? I'm gonna stay in my lane with After Q Speak Your Truth because I can't do it. But it's just a testament to what you bring and the energy that you have within your own passion. You know what I'm saying? And what you're doing with Horizon Squares and things of that nature. So man, definitely
I appreciate it.
kudos to you, man. And I again, like I said, you guys push me to be better for what I do as well, just by based on who you are and how you bring the flair that you bring to your own show. So again, thank you, my guy, and I appreciate you and what you bring to the table, man. Always.
Appreciate you. Thank you
No
so
doubt,
much.
no doubt, no
And
doubt.
just keep doing your thing with this show too, because like I'm telling you, I've never seen a talk show done the way Burden does it. Like he really, the way you ask questions, like the way you're just even your demeanor, you feel me, is very like you make people feel comfortable. I've been on your show before. I felt very comfortable. And so, I mean, not everybody has that effect like as a host, but you definitely
Word.
do. So just want to give a shout out to you and like,
Man,
what you're doing here is
appreciate you,
amazing.
appreciate you. And I'm gonna try to
Absolutely.
make Horizon Squares tomorrow if it ain't in full capacity when I get off work.
I need to get
You have
you
my
more on the
word.
show,
Be
but
there
every time I
45
ask
minutes
this man, he's
early.
always working.
You,
This
you
man
at,
always
at least you know. At least you know. Like at least you know it's legit. At least you know I ain't playing around.
No,
somewhere.
please do not come 45 minutes early because I be getting there 30 minutes early and y'all are already there before me. So please let me get there and settle myself. Nah, I'm
Word.
just playing.
Appreciate you,
yeah,
appreciate you,
thank
appreciate
y'all.
you,
Thank you,
man.
Lux Vision. Thank y'all.
Aw, you're
Appreciate you
welcome.
guys. Thank y'all.
Hey, Dean. Hold on. Let me just get this shit out the way right now. Hold up.
Dean,
Dean,
the boss lady here.
Jen. No. Dean, Jen, Yo Afro, Metaclean. Y'all can breathe for a minute. All right? Because I got plenty to say about y'all. So y'all gonna have to just relax. Jen, no, you can look crazy all you want. I don't care. Nemo, come here, my guy.
No.
I gotta
Super,
save.
babe.
I gotta save y'all, man, because I got too much to say. Way too much to say.
Emo.
Nemo, can we? I can't hear you. Say
You gotta
something.
jump. You gotta jump up and
Down
jump
and jump
down.
back.
What about now?
Yep.
Yeah.
You still whispering, but we can hear you.
Y'all can hear my guy. Y'all hear Nemo?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Everybody hear me?
Hey, Nemo got this elevator radio voice of his. Sound like he need to be on Quiet Storm or something. Nemo, what up, man?
What's the word, Bird?
I can't call it, man. How you doing, sir?
Man, blessed and highly favored as usual.
Okay, so here we are again. This is the introduction of Luxe Vision Television, and we've been highlighting everybody individually to let you guys know what their show is and what they bring to the table. I want to say that my guy Nemo is like a you've been here forever, but your show has your show, and before we even start that, Freestyle Friday, right? Freestyle Friday has been a part of Horizon World for yucks. What?
2 years.
2 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before we get into the meat and potatoes, I want to ask these two, what made you guys, because he just became a roster pick on the television network. So I wanted the guys to I wanted to ask them before I gave them the floor, what was it about his show that sparked your interest and made you guys want him to be on the network?
Okay, I'm gonna say something first. I know CJ. I'm gonna give it to CJ. But Nemo is one of our oldest with friends. Okay,
Word.
Level Studio. It was one of the first. I know it was a dozen that came out at once. But a lot of times back in the day, we would frequent that, and also we would frequent his club too. So he had a club back in there. I'm not gonna mention it because I can't say I was actually there. But he he was one of those people, I would say, that we hung around since we've been here forever. So when he came back in after being gone for a while, I chopped it up with him one night with Ryder's Pen, and he mentioned it, and then I mentioned it to CJ, and then CJ kind of ran with it from there.
Got you. So here we are, and now you're part of the Luxe Vision Television Network.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows the story about. I don't know if everybody knows the story about Freestyle Friday, but for those who don't know, you were going to give up on Freestyle Friday. Is this true?
No, sir, not at all. Never was I ever gonna give up on anything. Once I
Okay.
get my mind going on something, it's gotta go. You know what I mean?
Well, my mistake. It didn't do expect exactly what you expected to do the first time around.
The very first time I tried to do it, yeah, came with a goal of doing Freestyle Friday, man, and that Friday I popped it off. Howard 704 was the only one person that showed up to freestyle, and the only person that showed up, period, in the studio. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Heck yeah. And I got a little discouraged from it. You know, I was like, well, damn, maybe it ain't gonna do what I wanted it to do, or you know what I mean? Maybe people just not interested in it or whatnot.
right.
And so it kind of was a little discouraging for me or whatnot, but then rethinking about it, you know, having a conversation with Writers Pen about it and everything, I was like, you know what, bumping, I'm finna go ahead and do it again.
Right.
And promoted it a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, and popped it off for season 1, and it
And
did
it's been
good, you
on
know what I'm
ever
saying?
since.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah, it did good.
Nemo, where you from, man?
I'm really from Georgia,
What part?
South Georgia.
South Georgia? What,
Yeah, right
Fulton
up.
County area?
Nah, way south, like down by Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. So you from Tallahassee, Florida. Um, for
I'm
those who
from
don't know,
Georgia.
he also has a phenomenal club as well, High Dive. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys have ever frequented this space, but I mean, he definitely does his thing there as well. You're a hip hop head, man. So, but you're also a truck driver, yes?
Yes, I do own
So,
my own trucking company.
yeah, yeah. What's your connection with music, man?
Man, so music has just always been an influence to me, period, growing up, you know what I mean? Always was big into music. My early teenage years to mid late teenage years, you know what I mean? I always wanted to be that top famous hip hop artist, you know, growing up listening to Tupac,
Yeah.
Wayne, you know, 504 boys and all of that, you know what I'm saying?
Ah, Lanola.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what made you feel compelled to give a platform to budding MCs, if you will, or you know what I'm saying, people within this space that had a passion to rap?
So for real, what it was, man, just seeing that it was multiple people within the horizon, you know what I mean, that really enjoyed just freestyling, enjoyed music, enjoyed hip hop all in all, you know what I'm saying? It was like I just wanted to give a little platform for them to come on stage, you know, get the light shined on them for as the art that they put out for everybody, you know what I mean, and to help grow them a somewhat for them to grow a fan base, you know what I mean, and something to look
Yeah,
forward to also, you know what I'm saying? Like you
right,
spoke earlier, you know, uh, we do $50 cash prize to the weekly winner every week. You know what I'm
right.
saying? We got sponsorships for the finale also, you know what I'm saying? So really the whole Freestyle Friday thing event came about was to shine a light for the community, give back to the community, you know what I mean? From the artists, from you know, anybody with a brand or a name that wants to be publicized with it, you know what I mean? For as the
Yeah,
sponsorships, you know what I'm saying?
right,
So
right.
because it's grown, you know. Just finished up on season 4, you know what I mean? And I always try to make every season better than the last, better than any one of them, you know what I mean? And just seeing that it's done that.
Vic Three Stacks, you a judge. You've been a
Yeah,
judge, yes?
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Shout
so
out Pete.
what you think about Freestyle Friday, man? Come on, yeah, come on through. Yes, sir.
Man,
What up, Three Stacks?
what up, man? What's the word?
Can't call it, man. How you doing?
Doing great, man. Doing great.
Word, Freestyle Friday, man. Hey, what's the vibes in there?
Uh, the vibes is definitely hip hop for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the rappers they show up and they show out in a sense, you know,
Yeah.
with a little push. You know, some of them get up there a little nervous and whatnot, but you know they make it through.
Okay.
You know,
Right,
uh,
right,
but yeah, it's been quite the experience, you know, being a judge and then, you know, being a hip hop head myself, you know,
right.
but then being a judge and then judging others and then getting their point of view back to me on me, you know, not necessarily being qualified to judge in a sense, right?
Mm.
So you know, it's a fun thing, man. Like Freestyle Friday it's a platform in this space that got created. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
For people to go to on a Friday, you know, that love hip hop, you know. Shout out to Nemo because the
Word.
setup, you know, like you were saying, behind the scenes is different from what, you know, people see on the show. It's like it's a lot behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? A lot of scheduling around other people's itineraries and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely, it's a lot to it, But
Right,
shout out to
right.
Freestyle Friday, man, and big shout out to season 5,
Hey,
when things
Word.
get a little different. But that's all I'm gonna say. Have
Well,
fun.
I'm gonna ask you one question from a judge perspective. What do you look for, in regards to what the freestylers bring to the table? As a judge, what are you looking for?
For me, I had the privilege of doing wordplay. So that was my take on everything was the wordplay. It's not how you saying it, but what you saying and what you saying and how you saying it. It's vice versa. So
Right.
I'm looking for energy. I'm looking for a lot of different calibers in an artist. I'm looking for who's really here to take the cake, take the money, take the show. Like who's
Right.
really got the heart to do it,
Right.
on a high level. That's what I look for, So when I'm saying what I be saying on the panel, it's only because I'm looking for a certain person to push it up to the level so everybody else can join suit on what it takes on that platform when you're in front of the mic, in front of the audience, and being live on Luxe Vision. You know what I'm saying?
Word,
so,
word,
so,
word.
big shout out
so
to
that's
Lux
what I'm all about, man. It's like
Awesome.
American Idol for me. And if I got to be Simon Cowell, so be it. But yeah,
Word.
So be it that.
shout out, man. Ask the Q, speak the truth, Lux Visions, Nemo Dollars, everybody, man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you. Nemo, you a truck driver, man. No,
Yes,
no, no,
sir.
no. I take this back up. You have a trucking business.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
And you in from city to city to city. How the hell do you find the time to devote to this Freestyle Friday?
Hey man, when you find the time to do the things that you enjoy doing.
Couldn't agree more. All right, look, let the people know when the show air, man. Let them know.
Hey man, so season 5 Freestyle Friday coming back to you live September the 6th, man. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to Vic 3K for being a judge. Shout out to Ferrari Monet for also being a judge. And
Damn,
shout out to them
Ferrari,
for
is there
coming
anything you
back.
don't do in this space?
Shout out to Luxe Vision Studios for recording the show to bring it to y'all live. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Word.
Shout out to you. Appreciate what you have going on here too. For real, man. Came here and checked out a few of the shows that you put on. You know what I mean? And you do a damn good job.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Hey, Freestyle Friday, be ready for it. September 6th. It's coming, season 5.
Yeah, and
Appreciate you,
also
my
if you
guy.
want to be a community
Sure.
sponsor, be sure to tap in. You know what I'm saying? If you want to sponsor one of the top 3 prizes for the finale, be sure to tap in, yo. It's all about branding and giving back to everybody. For real, for real.
Word.
Yes, Nemo. Yes.
Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you. Dean, come here, man.
Dean.
Boss lady.
Boss lady. Where's
Where's
Boss
she at?
lady? Is she
Where
is
my
she
partner
here?
at? Where my partner at?
Boss lady, come
Where she at?
down.
She is here. She was
Come
here.
down.
She
She's up
right there.
there. She up there. Come on, boss lady.
There she
Run,
go.
girl.
Okay, so for those again, I don't know if you're just tuning in or whatever have you, but for
Hi,
those
Dean.
What's up, D? What it do?
for those who are trying to get an understanding of what's going on here, we literally sitting here and going show for show in regards to Luxe Vision's television. There is a television network within Horizon World, and it's called Luxe Vision Television. And everybody that you have seen thus far has a show that they bring to the network. We from church
Move over.
to hip hop to Horizon Squares to talk shows such as this to spades. My guy Dean and Miss Boss Lady are here. The 52 hitters. Look. Yo, let me tell you something. Look, you know what? We're not even gonna go there. Yo, Dean, man. What? No, we're not even gonna go there first. Miss Divine, what made you pick up 52 hitters in their particular it's not even a show. It's a showcase of professional spades playing. So what made you guys pick up something to that nature and feel that it would be healthy or good entertainment for people within Horizon World to take notice to?
You black.
Go down and come back up, Divine.
Y'all know I got the drift. I can't be
There
doing
we
all this
go.
moving around. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'm about to just give him flowers and bouquets and all that because, first of all, Dean has so much tenacity, so much stick to itiveness and diligence when it comes to 52 hitters and what he does for the 52 hitters brand and community. He has built this thing, him and Boss Lady, from the ground up, and that's what sticks out to me. You have a find your tribe experience, and you make everyone that's a part of it feel like a family member.
Right.
And that's all I needed. Granted, I don't play spades. I was in a child's place. I am black. I can make macaroni and cheese.
I
I can
can't
fry
believe her ass
chicken.
can't play spades.
It's
You know
okay.
what?
It's
Where's
okay.
my
No,
where's
no,
my
no,
mama
no,
tool at?
don't do me like that. For real, I promise you. He said he gonna teach me, and I'm gonna learn how to play. Please don't take my black card. Don't revoke it. I am black. Y'all seen my pictures. I just don't play spades
Bless
or
your heart.
dominoes.
Oh,
But
oh my God!
I'm
Why
gonna be
you would
honest.
tell
I'm
them
gonna be
that?
honest. I'm gonna be honest. But that's what stuck out. That's what stuck out for me. It takes a lot to do this, and when we approached Dean, we had a conversation, and it really just he has similar background as me and CJ, so that stuck out to us. And then just the fact that you make us feel like we cousins, we showing up, feel like we at the family reunion every time you go to Spades. I'll sit and watch. I told them I wouldn't play against them because they're ruthless. They just awful. They just awful when it comes to just hurting these people's feelings, but they're really good people. Okay. But yes, that's what stuck out to us. They have really just built an empire when it comes to spades, and shout out to them because they are really doing big things over there at 52 hitters.
Okay, so here we go. Mr. Dean and Miss Boss Lady. Let the people know when they do tune in to is there a specific title of the show, or the show, or the programming that you guys call it, or if it's just 52 hitters?
So what we got, we actually, you can catch us twice. So we have the regular season matches. Okay, so what we do, we got 17 weeks of our regular season is 17 weeks. So you can tune in to the 17-week matches. We're actually on week 16 now.
Yes, sir.
So we're about to close the season, and then we're gonna go into a playoffs. We're gonna go into the playoffs and declare world champion. But what you can tune into is Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tune into the regular season matches at 8 o'clock on Luxe Vision Studio, or no, not or and Sunday we do a recap show, which is follow suit. Now, on the recap show is where we sit on the couch. It's myself, Boss Lady, a lot of times, my co-host Fiji Bang, and the schedule for the league, Chaos. Fiji Bang, the King of Spade. Chaos is the Ace of Diamonds. And we will sit and we will bring other professionals. We'll bring the other professionals in, and we'll interview them, talk about the games, recap the games, talk about different things that we had outside of the games in the league, um, like a meta celebrity grudge match. Shout out to Burden of Proof, who is the first meta celebrity grudge match winner. Him and Boss Lady, they actually beat me and
No, no,
Tink
no, no,
for
no, 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 no,
Tink.
no, no,
Shout
no,
out
no.
to
Let's keep it all the way above. Let's
Oh
keep it
my
all the way
God,
above.
here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, oh shit, you gonna hear this?
Here
Hey,
it is.
we ain't lost yet. I'm just gonna
Not
say
yet.
that.
Period.
Every
Period.
every time we sit on the table, I gotta hear these stories about what the hell you've been doing and
Right.
swimming and your food that your ass ate. Yo, we haven't lost yet. But
Listen,
yeah,
y'all are
so
formidable. Y'all are formidable. I give props to where props is due.
well,
Yo,
thank you,
y'all
sir.
formidable. Y'all
We
formidable.
appreciate that, sir.
Y'all formidable. And
Thank
listen,
you.
we're gonna see.
Thank you
We got
kindly.
some more meta celebrity grudge match planned. You know, we're gonna see if we can get the meta celebrity grudge match winners together one day.
And let me
See what the best of the best is.
elaborate on some things in regards to what they do with their show. Like I said before, I go everywhere. I venture to everybody's
Yes.
sets and things like that. This isn't just spades. like I don't know if people understand spades or whatever. It's not just throwing out a card and it's
No.
it's thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's teamwork. It's understanding who your partner is.
Correct.
And in the manner in which they have these tournaments set up, it's literally n- there's different. You have a timer.
Mhm.
You
Correct.
have at certain times. There's certain things that are going on in regards to the tournament. There's you have this whole monologue that you go through
Whole
e- e-
monologue.
every every damn tournament. Do you ever get tired?
Well, listen. So
No.
understand now. I do get tired, but I'm literally a professional talker. That's what I am. I mean,
Go
you know what I'm
ahead.
saying? So,
Ain't nothing wrong with it, Dean.
that's just, that's just what I do. So, um, so yes, I do get tired, but hey, I'm a professional talker. So, I can talk through tiredness, I guess. So,
I guess so. So so okay. So from what I'm gonna ask you guys as well. How what made you guys feel that showcasing spades in the manner that what you guys do was going to be something that people would like to gravitate to and like to watch?
well, this is something that has never been done, even in the real world. It has never been done. The formation of a professional spades league. Now, that's not to say that there are not other professional. I'm not professional. That's not to say that there are not other spades leagues, because you
100%.
do have you do have spades leagues. But again, there is no when you look at the NBA, the NFL, the PGA, the MLB, that sets them aside from all other people who are in their genres, because they are the only professionals of their craft.
Right.
And this is what has never been done. And so we were able to actually form this professional spades league, and it just so happens that we meet in the metaverse. This is the best place for us. And we could have did this in the real world, but it would have been too much overhead. It would have been too much for all of us to come together
Yes.
from different parts of the world to
Right.
you know what I'm saying. And now that we can meet here and from all over America, different parts of Canada, different parts of the UK. Now that we can meet here, it just makes sense to form something like spades, to give it a professional spin, because again, we're in the we're in a unique place and space that we can formalize what has never been formalized and do something with it. And so I just looked at it as a great opportunity to really do what no one in the world has ever done, and that's form a professional spades league.
Now, Miss Boss Lady,
Yes, sir.
you keep the peace within 52 hitters
I'll
and,
try.
and things to that nature. Uh, what is your overall role within 52 hitters?
My overall role is to take care of Dean
Uh-huh.
and protect Dean
Yes, ma'am.
first and foremost. That's where it
Mm-hmm.
starts at. Once I do that, then I do everything else that he tell me to do.
Simple.
That's where I'm
I
at. Just
loved
that
it.
simple. Just
I
that
loved
simple.
it.
She
Follow
is
the
the
leader.
president of the company,
Follow
though.
the
She
leader.
is the
Follow
president.
the leader.
Right. I'm look.
Don't
I'm
do
glad.
partner. Don't fall in with him, because I only play with him on a regular, because you can't get in there. Don't do it.
Hilarious,
Okay.
hilarious,
Oh,
Don't
so
fall
I got a
into it.
question.
hilarious.
Yes, sir.
From a tournament and a celebrity grudge match perspective, or
Yes.
in regards to what you guys do, is there anybody in particular in the real world that you would love to get in here and be a part of the space tournament?
So let me say this just to clear. I like to clear. I believe in semantics and vernacular matters. and I just want to say that we do much more than tournaments. What we're in right now, we don't even consider a tournament. We
Right,
consider
we're
it
in
the
the
regular
league.
season.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We do grudge nights, we do meta celebrity nights, we do royal brawls, we do family challenges, we do tournaments. We're about to move into the playoffs, and so there is so much more. And this is another reason why we thought that it was necessary to do a professional spades league.
Right.
Because when anybody does anything with spades, it's a spades tournament. That's all that is. And
Right.
we wanted to
Right.
show the
Diversity.
what all the diversity. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. We wanted to
Yep.
show the diversity of everything that could be done in spades. But I don't think that was the answer to the question that you asked me though.
The question was, is there anybody you would like to get in here to play?
Yes,
Right.
yeah, that's the question. Yeah,
I
there,
told
man,
you.
there
I told
are.
you my job was to take care of Dean. Then I
Yeah,
said it
I
right.
appreciate.
ma'am.
Listen,
Yes,
listen.
ma'am.
When you're a professional talker, you gotta give long answers, I guess. So,
Nothing
um,
wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Burden, I'm glad that you
Answer the
asked that.
question, baby.
Oh my bad.
Yeah.
So, yo,
That's Mary.
who I would really love to get in here. Yo, I don't really have any special names per se that I would like to get in here. Now, let me say this because so this is a name that I would like to get in here. Clint Cooley. I would like to get Clint Cooley in here. He is from the World Series of Spades.
Okay.
And they do a lot in the real world. Um, and so I would like to get Clint Cooley in here because again he has a World Series of Spades. 2 or 3 years ago, they had Mekhi Phifer was one of their champions, and so I would like to get him in here. Um, I would like to get Waka Flocka and Desi in here.
Mm.
They used to. I hadn't seen it in a minute, but I know they used to do a spades a talk show with spades where they would bring in. I know their first guest was Nick Cannon. They brought him in and they would all sit around and play spades and they would talk and ask questions and stuff like that. So I would really like to get those two in. That's just because and one of the reasons is because they do a lot of stuff with spades in the real world. And so what I'm really looking for is the validity. And so I would like to get those two guys in and beat up on them a little bit. Show them what real spade players really do. Because listen, I play spades in real life for real. So those two guys that I would like to get in though.
Got
Or
you.
three
Got you.
guys.
Well, let them know when the show is being broadcast and how they can check it in, when they can check it out.
So listen, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock p.m. Y'all can tune in. Y'all gonna see the 52 Hitters Professional Spade League live from Mount 52. The Sundays you can catch us on Follow Suit at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Listen, we're going to be talking spades, how to play spades, why did they play that? Yo, it goes down Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays. You can find us. Listen,
Appreciate
also,
y'all. Go ahead.
Mr.
You
Brandon,
got it.
check us out, www.52hitterspsl.com. You can check our website out. Listen, go and get you some 52 Hitters merchandise because
Oh, they
no
got the merch.
spade player is a real spade player. If you're playing spades in real life and you do not have the Card Missioner stainless steel tumbler. So make sure that you go on www.52hitterspsl.com and get you your stainless steel tumbler. Let's get it, baby.
Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate
And listen,
y'all
I
for
want to
coming
shout out
through.
to Luxe Vision too, for real, because they did not have to. They didn't have to put us on the team. Yo, they didn't have to see in us what we see in ourselves. And so I want to thank Divine. I want to thank CJ for real, because this is a dope opportunity. One of the one of the dopest opportunities in the metaverse to this date. And I'm just glad I'm here. So it's good. It feels good to be in the room.
Hey,
Word.
thank y'all so
Word.
much. Thank y'all so much.
Appreciate y'all for coming
And
through.
happy belated birthday, my guy.
Everybody keeps
Birthday
saying
boy.
belated. It's today.
No,
It's
Oh,
today.
it's today.
Happy
Well, listen,
birthday.
I thought it was yesterday. Happy
Nah, the
birthday,
turn
my
up was
guy.
just yesterday. The turn up was
Happy
yesterday.
birthday. Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
There it
Appreciate
is.
it.
There
Appreciate
it
Y'all
is.
killing
It feels good to be 25, I'm pretty sure.
Don't it?
It's dope, sir.
Don't it?
That's
Oh,
dope.
Lord.
I love it. I love it.
Stop it, Devon.
Hey, thank
Nah,
y'all.
I appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right, partner. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you, partner.
Oh, you already know. Maybe Dean can find somebody that they want to get beat up on. Me and you, we can beat them all over again.
Exactly.
So if anybody, if we got any meta celebrities that want to join in with Dean and let me and Burden beat them, y'all just get with
We ain't
Divine,
lost
them, or
yet.
Burden them, and let us know.
We ain't
But
lost
we
yet.
don't,
That's
we
what
don't
I'm
lose.
saying.
You know, it's like that.
I give credit to where credit is due.
What's up,
I
man?
give credit to where credit is due. They were able to pull it out. I'm surprised, but hey, they were able to pull it out.
Surprise.
So, hey, it is.
Oh, hold
what
on. We got
it is,
Nemo.
you know.
Nemo, what up, baby?
All I'm gonna say is I got a partner. You know what I'm saying? And we might have to come
Come
through and
through.
do what it do.
Come through. Let us know when. Get
whenever
with
you ready.
Bird and come on through.
Whenever you
come
ready.
on through.
Whenever you ready, let me know.
Whenever
y'all
you ready.
let me know when y'all ready to run that celebrity grudge match.
We'll leave the door. We'll leave the door unlocked. We'll leave the door unlocked.
We can do a Luxe Vision TV grudge match. It don't
Ain't nothing to it but to do it, baby.
Uh-oh. Newbie, you got to say?
So I want to give flowers to y'all at 52, man. Like I remember before it was an idea. You know what I'm saying? It was an idea that was proposed, and y'all really made it tangible. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really made it, and it came through fruition. Y'all doing great with it. And I think it's dope to see. There's a lot of friction along the way. Everybody's seeing it. But you know what I mean? Y'all went through that, went over those hurdles, and y'all here now. You know what I'm saying? Just keep pushing forward, keep doing what y'all doing. And it's really dope to say because a lot of people give up, but y'all didn't do that. So I really respect y'all for that.
Yo,
and
shout
keep
out.
pushing 100%.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't built like that. Hey, matter of fact, partner, come on up to North Carolina. We'll take care of you. We having a meet and greet up in North Carolina. We got about 35, 40 people flying in from all across the world. We're gonna come out. Dean get ready to celebrate his 50th birthday. Let me tell. Oh, we having everything catered. Everything. Once you get there, everything is on us, baby. Everything on us. We got you.
Don't think I won't drive my ass up to North Carolina.
Hey, let me say shout out to Meta Newbie too, because that was my very first spade partner in the metaverse. So that's my guy right there.
Newbie play spades.
Meta, that guy. Meta is a superhero, yo. Meta, do I need to tell him who you are?
Hold up. I see his ass in dominoes all the time.
That's what we talked about the other day. Like I was playing spades in here, then I went to I played both. But
I would love to whoop your ass in some spades.
That's what I was just thinking too.
I don't know about that. That's a
Meta
reach.
is a superhero, baby. You don't want that smoke, yo. Meta is a superhero.
Brian, I was standing here rubbing my chin. I was like, We'll take you. We'll take you.
I'm down for that. Let me tell you something. I can promise y'all this. At no time on the clock, at any portion of the day, would y'all want to see me and Meta? I'm just saying. I just said what I said.
I'm gonna get out. I got to work tomorrow.
Am I right, Meta?
I got to work tomorrow. So
I'm just saying.
Let him just.
You're not lying. You're not lying.
Hey, Meta, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm just saying.
Y'all being missing.
Brad, I'm gonna say this. I'm done. I'm gonna put him to bed. Come on here. Let's go.
Yeah, go to bed, man.
Thank y'all so much. We love y'all.
Yo, Afro, Meta Clean, let's get it. Dubai, what up, baby?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Word. What's popping?
Hold up, come back down and come back up, guys.
Here
we go. Yeah. Hey, listen here. I don't give a damn how late it is. I want to say first, for those who don't even know what how I met this young lady in particular. She literally came to the loft and she was doing her own little searching in regards to trying to find out what Horizon World brought to the table and things like that. And on the spot, she said that she, you know what I'm saying, she dabbled in rap and things to that nature. So, you know, I mean, I said, well, go ahead, do your thing. Now, normally when you tell people that, they're like, nah, I do it later, da, 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 and all this other stuff. Nah,
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 not Afro.
no, not Afro at all. Yo, she took the opportunity and blessed the mic in front of everybody that she didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? So for one, that's just again, that's just a testament to who she is. And it's just a phenomenal blessing to watch her evolve within the space and staying in her own lane. And you know what I'm saying, not settling in for anything in particular and being true to who she is as a person. So phenomenal, man.
Thank you.
Hi. Good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
I mean,
go
already
ahead, go ahead.
you know, I feel good about being here. This was like the first spot, you
Yes,
know,
ma'am.
so
Yes,
why
ma'am.
not? You know what I'm saying? And it seems like I touch base every once in a while with progress. So, and it's with
Yeah.
great people. I'm always around some great people. So I'm always aimed to, you know, and willing to talk about it and spread the good vibes always.
Word. And you know we got the OG here, Mr. MC Rupert. Ah, see how I did that? See how I did that? Ah, okay.
I
Y'all
feel you.
catch
The
that?
Yeah, I
Nah,
feel
y'all
you.
ain't catch it. Y'all ain't catch
MC.
it.
The
Mr.
MC.
MC Rupert, my guy. What's happening? So in regards to Lux Vision Television, you guys collaborate on a particular show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's highlight that. Let the people know what it is and what it's about.
Man, bigger than hip hop. Man,
Yeah.
this
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
well, bigger than hip hop, you know, was something that, you know, myself and Metaclean, we sat down one day and we just was just vibing off of the things that we love so much, which is the culture. And, you know, with some of his experiences and my experiences, we were just talking about wouldn't it be dope to just be able to bring people in and talk about where they're at in hip hop and what made them fall in love with hip hop. And it was a conversation, you know. But
Right.
most importantly, I really and truly believe that it really started from vibing off of him creating and reproducing the Timberland couch in the metaverse that he built in
Mm.
26 minutes, I might add. Um, you know, he built the replica, and it just started from that. Like we sat on the couch and we just started building, like, and
Yeah.
MetaClean just started like bedazzling the whole idea like he does, you know what I'm saying? And then we just went all for it. But, you know, we started out talking with a few people in the space and then, you know, decided to bring people on in. But most importantly, what I get out of it is, you know, being able to collaborate with Lux Vision Productions and Metaclean all together for me in this experience is a big deal because
Word.
like you said, I came up in here by myself. I didn't have
Yes.
anybody, and I started meeting everyone. And MetaClean, you know, became my partner in the space. We build together, we do things together. Him, Mr. Waterloon, you know, we're the block. You know, the block collective. It's a lot going on. So to be
Right.
able to you know bring our ideas and combine them and collaborate with others was just like it's a joy to me. And we're just like I mean big shout outs to Lux because for them to even see the vision and want to add it to the network is something huge for us. That's not something, if somebody would have said this to me 2 years ago, as I've said to you before, just being
Mm-hmm.
here, I would have been like, stop playing. So now we on a whole network and we ready to go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do what we got to do because the metaverse is offering so many different things. And I just feel like, at least for me, with the connection that I have with the real world and the pioneers in the culture that's willing to come into the space, why not? I got some
Right.
amazing people right here that go ahead and help the process and bring them in, and we have a good time. And this is where we at.
Well, let's talk about that process real quick because I'm sure it's not easy to get these people to one believe in what people are doing within this space. Um,
Absolutely.
Two, get them to put on a damn Oculus and come and submerge themselves into this thing called Horizon World. So how do you guys go about selecting these people Well, how do you guys go about convincing people to be even a part of this metaverse experience?
Oh man, it's the gift of gab, at least for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I'm approaching my peoples, is more so like I've been doing a lot of the footwork up in here so that they can come up in here and enjoy themselves as I have. Like, of course, you know, those pioneers that are working, that are on the road, they're not going to have the time or take the time that I have, you know, taken up in the space where I'm running up in these karaoke spots, meeting who's doing this and who's doing that, and being able to learn how to build so I could provide different things and different outlets and just the links, the people that they can go to so that they can get their situation all together up here in the space. So when I come to them and I let them know that there's a vibe in here, there's a true movement, and people are willing to, you know, sit down and listen to what they got to say, and this is a whole second chance at doing things, that's a plus. But then now there's a whole nother way that you approach them. When you tell them that you can get paid in this space, is like, wait a minute,
Or we can get a
hold on.
bag in here.
Right. And so we always have a plan A and a plan B. And then so I come in from this end, and then MetaClean comes in from this end. And then we got Cyber Shade on this end. And then we got Jen Smash on this end. And then we got Lux Productions that comes in on this end. Like, hey, they have no choice
In
but to be
Waterloo.
like, yo, like, yeah, the package is crazy. So, you know.
So MetaClean, man, look here. You've been a part of this space damn near longer than I have.
And listen, I think I may now hold the record for hitting your stage. This is 5 times now. Has anybody hit the stage 5 times?
Hey, we gotta we're gonna get Luxe Vision Studios to figure that out for us. Hey, but I want to ask you something, man. Because you ventured in a lot of things. Like I've literally watched. You were one of the first to even think about creating a hub. You were you had Meta Talk. I mean, you've been the trendsetter in regards to a lot of things within this space that other people around you seem to have taken a lane on and catapulted in doing their own things as well. So I mean, I would say that I'm thinking or I'm watching that you found your niche, so to speak, in regards to this realm of hip hop. But this isn't the only thing that you can adapt to, so to speak. I mean, you can venture in a multitude of things. So I wanted to ask, are you comfortable? Are you happy within the space that you're in right now? Or do you feel that there's more to attain or more?
Man, listen, let me get real up, and I'm gonna try and do this.
Do your thing, man.
I'm gonna try and do this if I get emotional. So, you know, we're all drawn to something for a reason.
Yes, sir.
I think one of the things, you know, I talk about this space a lot to a lot of people as I try to help them develop their brands. And, you know, I'm not one that leads with an ego. I'm super humble. But every now and again, I realize that when God gives you a talent, it's okay to talk about it, right? So I've been behind a lot of creators, a lot of platforms without necessarily anybody knowing exactly what I've done or even I've been a part of it, right? Because when you tap into people and the things they love to do, for other people that brings satisfaction. And this year, in particular, you know, I've had a lot of life changes. Obviously, I've moved from the country. I've left a network of people and support to kind of figure this thing out with my wife in this space and be able to tap into this thing full time, right? And it's left me a little isolated from the things that I've known. My kids are 8,000 miles away. My friends are 8,000 miles away. I'm in a country where I really don't know anybody. I'm building networks. So this space became different for me just for those regards alone, right? Because this was really my connection back to home, right? The people, 95% of the people I deal with are from the States. And I tell you, man, this year I've really tried to shake kind of like the image that people I think may have had of me. Like I'm not a warm and fuzzy person, right? I have difficulties in social situations, which is why I don't do a lot of world hopping. I don't necessarily like to be around large crowds. And because of that, I don't get a lot of invites as I'm in my space. I didn't realize how much that would affect me being here because I don't have another outlet other than the metaverse. So unfortunately, I spend a lot of time alone. And when you're someone who's dealt with depression, sometimes that alone time can be difficult to translate. And I want to say,
Take your time,
I want to say publicly, right? I did some. Just give me a minute. I got really in my feelings recently, and I heard a few people who are on the stage next to me. Um, Listen, I'm never going to take back anything I say because what I say, I mean, right? But I do believe the way you say things have an impact. Like I've realized that in this space from a long time, which is why I handle this space with care. I handle people with care, and I got uncharacteristically out of character, and it hurt some people. Right. So publicly, I want to say I'm apologize for the way I handle it, not necessarily for how I felt, because my feelings are always going to be mine. But man, I tell you, this space is different when you realize that this isn't a pit stop for some people. Sometimes this is a purpose, and you come into a realization to things when you tap into that purpose, and when you realize that you're good at something or you can make an impact with something. Right. I know with what I do in this space, whether it be business, and honestly, man, fuck the business, right? Because money is fleeting; it can come and go. Business come and goes. Personal relationships are something that take time to foster and takes time to develop. But man, sometimes it's hard. It's hard to keep those relationships going. I mean, listen, you and I have had our situations. We've handled it like men. We've operated on two opposite ends, but we can continue to exist as everybody can in this space. But I tell you, man, you have to get to a point where you were so strong in your belief of what you want to do in here that nothing is going to deter you from reaching that goal. I want to be a part of everything. I'm not going to front. Like I've helped so many people in here, but I've watched them grow and develop and get left behind, sometimes intentionally, sometimes not intentionally, right? I don't need to be necessarily part of it, but I like to be a part of it, if that makes sense. I like to be involved. I like to stay busy, but I also have a vision for everybody in this space. I study everybody. Even if you don't think I know, you know that I'm watching. I've already figured out a plan for you, even though you've never approached me, which is why when people approach me and I can so readily give them a plan, is because I've thought about you. I've seen your journey. I've seen the mistakes that you've made, which for you might not be mistakes. Not saying that everything I say or do is perfect, but I don't know if anybody has studied the space more than me and studied people in this space more than me. But you know what? From a personal standpoint, I don't always get this shit right. Like I'm human. Like I I I deal with a lot in controlling the triggers that lead me to that depressive state, which I've been really struggling in a lot this year. And because of that, um, listen, I'm still from the Bronx. Sometimes my mouth gets reckless, and I really try to remove myself from those situations before I'm put in an opportunity to say something reckless, right? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I tell you, even with Bigger Than Hip Hop, right? When informally in this plan with Fro, it's the show is called Bigger Than Hip Hop with Yo Afro. It's not called Bigger Than Hip Hop with Medically and Yo Afro. You know why? Because Afro is hip hop, right? Even when we know Jen's gonna come and tell her story, and the meta amputee thing, it came from conversations. It's like, why you don't talk about that shit enough, right? That's how it started, and Jen was like, oh shit, you're right. She was already making the connections. She wasn't doing anything different. I didn't tell her to do anything different. I'm just like, you're an amputee, but you're talking about business. Why aren't you talking about amputee and telling your story in the metaverse? These are how these things developed, and we give somebody that inspiration, or just even, I'm not even going to say inspiration. You allow people to see what they're really good at, because sometimes people don't see how dope they are and what they're already doing, right? So we have to develop those opportunities for other people to open the door and let people realize how freaking dope and amazing they are. CJ and Divine are absolutely no different, right? They've came into the space super talented. They've had their struggles, maybe some more than most people ever will realize, because they don't share a lot of that publicly. But there are things that have been bad enough for them to say, you know what, I'm gonna take the headset off, put it in a pawn shop, and never turn back to this thing again. But that perseverance is painful. But on the other side of that perseverance is success and prosperity. if you believe strong enough in what you're doing. And listen, I want to publicly say to you guys, I apologize for the way I said things. I'm very, very emotional. I'm super sensitive. Y'all might not realize that as I'm on stage talking to hundreds of people in different platforms, but I get affected a lot by relationships and sometimes the lack of a relationship. And I don't always know how to manage that, which is why the way I move in this space to give so freely, to make sure everybody is good even before I'm good. Because listen, I've got shit I want to do that I haven't touched in months. I've got 7 unfinished worlds. I've got platforms I want to do. I've got shows. But I know I also have people that I know can benefit from the way that I can help them. And then when they're good, then maybe I can step back and get to the plate and take my piece of the pie and eat it too. Yeah,
Love it.
sorry.
No,
I
you're
had to get
fine,
that
man.
out.
Hey, sometimes it's needed, man. Sometimes it's needed. You threw me off a little bit, but we good. No, but I appreciate the honesty, man, and the fact that you were open enough to, you know what I'm saying, articulate yourself and do that. Some people don't have that type of humbleness, man. So, but
Well,
again,
listen,
that's
thank you, man, because your show has always been that space that's provided. Like listen, the first place I ever cried in this platform was on Meta Talks Live. When that happened, when you're in a room with 26 people crying at the same time, it hits you different, and you realize how powerful it is. But obviously, I've watched your show from the very beginning. I had my Gen Smash, reserved seat up in the front of the stage at the old set,
right,
and I was
right,
there
right.
every week. But I appreciate what you've done for this platform because sometimes, man, we can go down this lane and it's like, I'm only going to talk to my friends. I'm only going to talk to people that look like me. You've had everybody I can possibly imagine on this show, from the people who have been in here that no one knows to owners of worlds that are monetized and making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, right? But
Yes, sir.
I think the opportunity you allow for people to be open and speak their mind, execute, speak your truth, right, which was your original idea for
Yes,
for
sir.
this concept, is commendable and it's admirable. And I want to thank you for allowing a safe space for people just to talk their shit, even in the times when I may not have agreed with the guest choice or how raw the show got. Listen, it is what it is. This show is here for a purpose, and you're going to give the opportunity for people to talk their shit, whether people like it or not. So big up. Let's get some confetti for Birdie, man, because that's, y'all don't
Oh
realize how
man, it's all good.
difficult that is to do on a consistent basis and still want to come back the next week and do it again. The shit is
Nah,
hard.
man, I appreciate y'all. I really do. Hey, we label mates now. I mean, we television,
Yeah,
we
right.
television mates now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we ain't going nowhere now.
I'm not sharing this. I'm not sharing the trailer with you though, man. I need my own trailer though, because I
I
need
do
red
want to.
M&Ms.
Hey,
I
it's
do
all
want to
good.
say something. I want to just say that this is just definitely a great opportunity, though. I mean, just hearing what MetaClean is saying, and just hearing how honest he is being with his feelings. For me, just along this whole journey, I sit back and I watch everybody in the space, everybody. I watch how people grow, and just for people to take the time to just listen to what it is that I want to do, and for him to even take the time to help out with sets, just from the ideas that we talk about. So he creates it all. You know what I'm saying? We got
Because I
worlds
hate building.
full of, I mean, he
Fro
talks
got me.
about that.
Fro got me slaving. I hate building.
No, I'm just saying, like, he loves to, you know what I'm saying? That the fact is that this is a great collaboration right here, and I'm excited to be a part of it. A great opportunity. It shows how much the platform has grown and where things can go. And we're pretty much, like you said earlier, we're planting seeds right now because there's going to be more to come, and I'm excited to see that. And I'm so excited to see where the network is going to go. Watching them, I truly adore them. And all of you guys. So this is exciting, and I'm really, really excited about it. So huge salute to Luxe Vision
Yeah,
Productions
facts.
for even, you know what I'm saying, going all out and doing this, and including Bigger Than Hip Hop onto your network, really.
Well,
Because
yeah. Well, so
this is really dope.
let's talk about bigger than hip hop real quick.
Yep.
We're gonna let Play B. What you need, my G?
What's
I gotta
going
tell
on,
y'all a
Play B?
poem.
Huh?
I gotta tell y'all a poem.
Yeah,
You
you
want
gonna
to
have
tell us a
to.
poem? Can you
You gonna
come
have to
back
wait
and tell
though.
us a poem?
Yeah, when?
Yeah,
You
we
can
in the
come
middle of a
back
show
later.
right now.
You could even come and
Oh,
meet
y'all in the
me
middle. Oh,
later.
my bad. My
Yeah,
fault.
yeah, yeah.
But listen, to answer Bro's question, right?
I had
She's
no
like,
clue.
you asked Fro like
Bless 'em.
how do we get these people in the headset? And this is for any show owner or anybody that has a platform in here. Just tap into what people like. The reason why it's so easy for people to get in the headset and talk about what they talk about on the show is because they love hip hop. Right? We don't present the
Right.
show to be anything other than what it is. We want to talk about hip hop, what got you involved, what got you interested, how you got started, what's your favorite song, what's the first song that made you fall in love with it. Anybody that loves hip hop is going to do that willingly. So we target people that we see in the metaverse and obviously her network that she's bringing in who just love hip hop. And it's
Word.
easy to get people to talk about it because I love it, even though you may not see me
Facts.
doing it, but I'll talk about hip hop all day if I had to.
Right,
Gail,
right. And
what
I
you got,
mean,
my G?
I just wanted to take opportunity with 5 amazing foundation of this community on the stage at once, and with Jen Smash and People's Publicist in the audience, and Cutie, and everybody else that are such, as I just said, foundations of community. That I know Afro and Rupert, you've been talking about this network and all of this that you're building, and that it's based on the hip hop. But really, what I know it as, and what I've been able to observe it as, that I can't stop appreciating, is that you're doing it for the connections of bringing people together,
Yeah, that's right. Always.
That's
regardless
right.
of the topic of enjoyment.
That's
But the
right.
sincerity of bringing the community together is unparalleled, and the fact that you are working together and uh, bolstering each other and not in competition with each other is something that is so beautiful that I love to watch from the outside and
Appreciate it.
participate in when
That's
I
what's
can.
up.
Appreciate it,
And
Gail.
it's not going unnoticed. And like Burden, the fact that you continue to bring topics to this show that I'm not seeing anywhere else being represented is also something unparalleled. And
Yeah.
I hope the best. I hope you continue to keep going, and that you find Rupert, I hope that you find the the connection that you're looking for, that that the relationships in here are real, regardless of the fact that we're these computer
Absolutely.
representations.
Absolutely.
And I think that we're all of us here in this world, we represent that, and we also identify that, and
Mhm.
it's not going without being seen. So thank you so
Appreciate you,
much.
Gail.
That's what's
Gail,
up,
Appreciate you,
man,
Gail.
Gail.
Thank you
appreciate you,
so very
appreciate you,
much.
appreciate you.
Word, for real.
Yo,
I don't, and let me just say this real quick. I'm sorry to
do
cut
your
you off,
thing.
Burden, but we have some outstanding guests on the show. We're bringing them in. Like he said, we got some people here that we pointed out in the metaverse, people that I pretty much wanted to target because, like I told you before, they told me the metaverse was filled with hip hop, and when I got up in here, it was actually that. Like there was some great hip hop artists, and actually one of the people that we are gonna have on this week is Victor 3000. So huge salute to
Three
him.
stacks.
Look forward to seeing it tomorrow night.
Three
But
stacks.
I
I
do
ain't
want
know
to
that.
say,
Okay.
as far as any competition here, anywhere in the metaverse, I don't look at it like that. I feel like we're all blessings to the space. We all have our ideas, and this is such a
Yeah.
huge environment to where we can all get some. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
I don't do well with competition like that. I don't do well with, just I'm all about positivity, love, peace, and unity, and
As
having fun. That's just where I'm at. So I feel
as
like when we're
Fiji
focused on
would
that,
say, it's
let's
spooky.
do it.
It's spooky.
Yeah,
Word,
yeah, yeah.
word.
So, but I mean, it's just, just focusing on that and just doing what we do. That's what it's about, and just moving forward and having fun.
Yeah,
That's
man.
just what it is. I mean, this place is a vibrant place. Look how colorful it is. I can't say that enough. It's like life is short. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely short. So since I've been here, I've got to grow with some outstanding folks, and I want to continue to do that.
Now, okay, so now in regards to that, let them know what time the show is. What the name again? Let them know the name of the show and what time the show airs.
Yo, what's up, everybody? My name is Medically Rupert, and you are checking into It's Bigger Than Hip Hop, the platform that's going to talk about the genre that we know and love, hip hop. And I am with
Your girl, Yo Afro, and y'all already know what it is. It is bigger than hip hop, and it's all about the culture. And we got mad guests for you. You wanna not see it. That's right, you heard it right. I said you wanna not see it. So check it out. Come through, come through, come through. We got some great guests every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on every social platform. Yo, check it out. Roku. We got the
What?
Fire Stick. We got
What?
Amazon. Stop playing,
What?
and then you can come back and check out the reruns on YouTube. And like I said, we got some amazing guests. Hip hop is in the house, and we not even playing. Again, it's your girl, Yo Afro, and this is all in the metaverse. Straight up. Word up.
Hey, yo.
Ew.
I mean, I ain't got to do shit else. Boss lady, what you got?
Listen, I told y'all I had to go to bed, but when I saw Metal come up, I wanted to publicly thank you. Most of y'all know that I came in and I started a show called the Me Show. It's all about Me Show. In honor of my sister that I lost, and in honor of my sister, I lost two sisters. One of them, I lost the first one from due to HIV. Then I lost the other one in a car accident. And so right after that, Meta came and he was on my show. He graced me, and Burton, you owe me too. I'm getting ready to start back up. So just remember, you
Yes,
promised
ma'am.
me you still was
Yes,
coming
ma'am.
on.
Yes,
But I
ma'am.
wanted to say this. He made a gift for Dean and I. And it's a little boy with a car seat, in a truck, and all these things. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. And he said that he wanted to give us that gift. But the crazy thing about that gift is, and I know Dean can't believe I'm saying anything. In May, Dean and I, we lost our 2-year-old grandson. I want to tell you thank you for that gift, because that gift that you made for Dean and I looks exactly like our grandson.
Wow.
And even though he didn't die in a car accident, I've been over to that world about 10 times since we lost him in May. And I want to tell you that gift that you made for us is a part of the healing process for me.
Wow.
And I stayed on to tell you thank you for that gift on
God
behalf
bless
of
you.
Dean and I. All right.
God bless you. My
Thank
prayers
you.
are with you.
Thank you.
Boss lady, where you want me to go after that? Like, how do I
Y'all are messing. Y'all messing me up. Y'all messing me up.
how do I
Y'all messing me up.
segue from that? You
No, how the hell did I come after that shit?
right? Oh yes, right. Yo, hey,
Look, it's
okay,
just
so here we go.
it's crazy.
I'm
It's
gonna
crazy.
try to make
It's
this happen.
crazy.
I'm gonna try to make this happen. Before y'all get out of here, one quick question for you guys. I wanna ask both of you guys. Maybe you guys have the same artist in mind. Maybe you guys don't. But nothing in this metaverse or horizon where I don't feel it's too far fetched anymore. You guys have a phenomenal network and have the ability to connect with people and these artists and things like that. But what artist do you feel? I want to say is out of reach, but somebody that you really, really want, but you feel like is a little bit distant to try to grab. Like, what's that one artist you would love to have on Bigger Than Hip Hop?
Man, well, first of all, no one's out of reach to me. I mean, if
Facts,
it's in my
facts.
purpose, it's going to happen. So, I've been in the business, so the celebrity status is just a testament to those people just working hard and not giving up, right? All of
Right.
us have that ability to do that. But man, there are some people that even being in the industry, I haven't had the opportunity to meet that I know would be phenomenal in this space.
Right.
I know Killer Mike is definitely in that conversation. Most Def. I do know
Most
Talib
Def would
Kweli.
be
I'd love him to
dope.
come into the space. And of course, Buster. I think Buster is in the second half of his life with a whole new level of understanding as his position as an OG to give
Right.
back, right, and set an example. And I think he would be really interested in this space. One, because he's not unfamiliar with virtual reality, but he just has so much to give that I think people can of every age group can give back to, and it could be exciting. I'm not going to mention the fact that my wife may not have a little crush on him, so I'm gonna keep the distance. So we're just gonna keep it in the headset. But
Right. Okay.
I've had the opportunity to meet him a couple of times, and the energy for him is real. But I just really like his path and his journey right now, from what I see.
Word. Word.
Well, I mean, for me, I'm always gonna reach. I'm probably gonna OD with the reach. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That's
right,
that's
right.
just I don't care. Like I'm gonna stay on it. But there is one person that I am really trying to get up in here, and it's been hard, and so I'm gonna put it out there. This will be my first time mentioning it, but
Go ahead,
I would,
manifest it.
yeah, I would love to get the DMC up in here. I feel like, man, I
Wow.
feel like if we was to get some, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Run,
Yeah.
DLC.
That'd be amazing. That would be
Come on,
amazing.
stop playing.
That'll
Like,
be nice. That'll be nice.
that
That'll
would
be
it would
nice.
really really be dope if I could do that, so that's a goal. But yeah, like I said, my reach is just unstoppable. I'm not going to stop. I feel like this place is definitely worth to be shared and talked about and bragged about. And I feel like, no lie, y'all, for real, since January of 23, like I've had a lot of eyes on me and they've seen me making moves up in here, so they're making
Yeah.
their way up in here. They're wanting to do more up in here. They see me doing it. And so at this point, is not only me representing IRL moves and the hip hop culture outside and coming up in here. It's now me representing the metaverse and all of you guys to
Yeah.
all of them.
Word.
So I'm
We
just
got some
letting you
dope
know
people
that,
coming.
yeah, it's some dope people definitely coming. And once again, it's dope that we got a whole new network, a network to help push this and connect that bridge, you know what I'm saying, to bring those pioneers in here and work with some great people. So
Yep.
definitely look out. Hip hop
You
is in
heard
the
it, man.
house. Word up.
Yep.
And
Trade love, inspire, and add value.
you heard it. You heard it. I want to say thank you guys for coming through and giving your piece in regards to what you guys present to the network. And I look forward to watching you guys blossom. And I have no doubt that you guys are going to reach those pinnacles in regards to these artists that are going to be coming in here. Just make sure they stop through after Q Speak Your Truth so
Of
we can.
course, it's
Oh,
a
definitely
formula.
it's part
It's
of
a
the
formula.
formula. It's definitely part of the formula. So yeah,
The
definitely
formula.
look out. Look out. Oh, and then
Appreciate
check me out at Trapaganza on the 30th. As Fiji told you, it's a slew of us that's gonna be blessing the stage. I'm excited about that. So man, listen, that's gonna be the first pay-per-view event here from the metaverse, a whole hip-hop event. So y'all already know how I feel about that. So
Word.
definitely tune in, tell your friends to tune in. This is history. Let's all make history happen. How many of y'all have people doubting what we do up in here? So let's show them. Let's definitely show them. Let's let them know what it's all about. For real, for real. So
Can I
yeah,
plug
check it out.
something? Can I plug
Go
something
ahead,
real
plug it
quick
in,
too?
plug it in, plug it in, plug it in.
So finally, Meta Talks Live is eventually going to come back. I know I've been saying this for the longest now, but the set is actually just about finished. But I also have a new platform coming out called Virtually Connected Event Center. It's really going to be the first way. Or the first time that we've really had the opportunity to connect our physical worlds, if you are an entrepreneur that has physical world products or a business, with virtual reality. A really unique space, just a whole new concept that I've been kind of thinking about for a little while. So it's a tri-mesh build, so I'm super excited about that, and that
Okay.
should be coming in September.
Looking forward to it, man.
Yep.
Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Thanks you guys for coming through, man. I appreciate it.
All right, and big shout out to CJ and Divine, man, for having the vision and the fortitude to keep
Hey,
going with this.
yo, Luxe
I
Vision's
love
up
y'all,
in
man.
the
I truly do love
house.
you guys. I appreciate y'all.
Word.
Word up.
Come here, Jen.
Oh, boy.
I know Jen tired as hell. She about to cuss me out. Watch this.
Yeah.
If you don't
I
come
was
on,
saying that she was walking.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yo,
I'm just kidding. How am I
um,
gonna follow that? Like,
hold on.
golly.
Let me tell you something. There's no way
Jeez.
that you. Let me just say something, ma'am. First of all, there's no way you
That
can't follow.
damn meta clean.
Like,
Shit.
there's no way you can't follow it. All right. One, I did this specifically for a purpose. I don't know if you know, but I mean, even in if you don't know, you've contributed and you've added value and you've added pieces to every person that has been on this stage,
True.
whether you've done it consciously or unconsciously. So there's no way I could have put you first or in the middle. I had to put you last because it literally brings it all together in regards to what we're trying to accomplish. And one, just speaking in regards to how you evolved in this space and touched so many people within in this horizon world. Jen, you have been a trendsetter in so many ways. Just by being who you are as a person, you do more with less in regards in the physical ability that people do physically. Um, you motivate me in so many ways to continue to not give a fuck in regards to what people think or how people view me as a person, and continue to strive for greatness in each and everything that I do. Um, shit,
Whoa.
yeah. Um, so there's no
party
way.
up.
So there's no way in God's green earth that I wasn't gonna put you save the best for last, if you will. Um, you've done
Wow.
you've done major things in here, ma'am, and I want to let you know that I'm extremely, extremely proud of you, and the strive that you continue to make, and the lives that you continue to touch within this space, whether it's from a business standpoint, an emotional standpoint, a personal standpoint. Yo, you've touched a lot of people here. And I just want to, before we even started into in regard to the show that you present to Lux Vision Television, I definitely wanted to get that out.
She got to make it through, man.
Well, we're gonna make it through. We definitely gonna make it through.
Wow.
But
I wasn't expecting that.
I'm sure you wasn't. I'm sure you wasn't. I'm sure
Wow.
you wasn't. So hi Jen. Yo. So while we're here, let's talk about the show that you have within Lux Vision Television.
But first, can I say something? Shit.
You can do whatever the hell you want, man.
Man, your words are um your words are so wow. I never felt like that before. So that's like real love. Thank you. But I want to definitely give a shout out to a couple of people because it really takes a team. And so
Yes.
for I believe my spirit was placed in some three very important people. And medically, I need you to come up here. Definitely. Medically.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, my octopus
No,
is not
no, no.
waterproof, so don't be tripping.
Listen. This right here are the first three people that made me who I am in here. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down.
Yep.
So I give big shout outs to them for laying that foundation for me, for giving me that strength to see what I wanted to do. Period. Hands down. I see a place that I could help um, and thrive. Something I did in the real life and was
Yes.
taken away from me. So they allowed me to do what I was doing naturally, is helping and giving and encouraging and stuff. And maybe it took my legs to be taken away to really understand that power. So I say thank you to Metaclean Roop, who hands down is a part of he's my brother. He's a part of me, and my success is his success. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Divine and Shotlow, they show me the possibility of what this metaverse is, man. I never seen it ever in regards to business. So because I think these three people up here laid those foundation and covered me with love and
Yes.
understood me, I believe that's just now me just finally being 100% again in a way when I'm not. So this is my therapy. This is where I'm going to thrive. And that's it. So I know that I know the assignment and I'm doing it.
You 120%. I don't want to hear that shit.
Medically, go down and come back up again.
I said she 120%. You know,
Facts.
I don't I get on her when she uses those terms like disability and all that shit, man. Because we're all disabled in many different ways. It
Mm,
doesn't have to be physically. And I think what you
right.
lack in some, you can make up for in other regards. So maybe the absence of not having ankles, um, made a huge
Uh-huh.
difference. I will say though that an absolute detriment to you is that damn falcon shit you got on them legs. Take that shit
Oh,
off
come on.
Yeah, you
immediately,
gotta
and
let
you'll be
that
a
shit
better
go.
person.
Yeah, you
You'll
gotta
be
let
a
that
much
shit
better
go.
person.
Okay, so ma'am,
Okay.
highlight the show that you have airing on Lux Vision Television.
I inspire her, man. It's because of them. They bothered me so much. They saw something in me, and I was like, oh hell no, I'm not doing what Burden does or Metatalks. You crazy? I don't want to do that crap. At all. But um, they're very special in my heart. So when they speak, I'm listening. I'm listening, even though they're younger than me. Um, these are brilliant human beings right here. And I believe in them. I see their dream, and I'm gonna support them 150%. Yo, I win. So I'm like, yo, whatever I could advise you, I'm gonna help them build this TV station, man. We're all pioneers in here. We're
So
going
what
down
the
in history. Do you understand that?
so what does inspire her? What what's different about Inspire Her as a show?
I really don't know. I think it's just me. I didn't know what the purpose was. That I'll tell you the truth. Didn't know what the purpose was really. I wanted my clients to see what I'm seeing in here. I
Yes.
wanted them to see what the hell is going on. Um, these are entrepreneurs that I saw when they were young and we were struggling together. We just making it in the industry, and now they made it. And so I wanted them to see something amazing that I feel like they're amazing. And also just say thank you. I just wanted to say thank you because some of them tried me when I left my accounting firm to go on my own. They took a chance with me. So I just want to say thank you, man. They put food on my table. They allow me to make mistakes, and I made some mistakes. And I just cared. I just cared. I cared about their families. I care about who they were. I was in their lives for some reason, so either to learn something or to give something. I just ran my practice like not kind of like church, but whoever came to the table, I had football players sitting at my and I'm bringing one in here, and he was a Falcon player. He
Of
came and he was
course.
crying in my office. And so, these are the moments that I thrive for, is helping other people, you know. A big football player crying because he's just stressed out. Forget about the accounting. I was like, I'm gonna help my brother. So
Word.
I want to just continue to do that. That's a little bit about me. So that's why I want to bring them to the table and just say thank you. But then a unique thing happens. The people in the crowd starts inspiring them because they were like, "What? You have a talk show? What you do? What you're a rapper? You call Yo Afro? Yo, Cyber Shay? What? You got the first book? I mean, these just brilliant people. Um, Shout out to Brit, my moon lady. She got shit on the moon, and Metaclean. They got shit on the moon. Like, look at these people. We're in the metaverse. And so they start inspiring my guests. So
Doing
that's
a
the
prize
whole.
project.
I
Meta,
hope
what
I
you
hit it
got, my
right.
guy?
All right, y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, cool. All
Oh
right, so
shit. Yeah,
Jen,
I got no guns. No guns.
nah, no guns, no guns. I ain't trying to hold, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hold you like we do on Rumble. But nah, I'll say for you, Jen, I want to give you your flowers because it takes a lot to uphold yourself through everything that you've been through. especially like with your positivity, your brand, everything that you do for everybody in this space. And the big part of it is like your network. What they say, like your network is your
Mm-hmm.
net worth. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you have a very extensive network, but you
Mm-hmm.
never came into this space from how I know you, to hold yourself like holier than thou. You know what I'm saying? So you've always been open to everybody. You've always been helping. Um, and it's never been like I'm better than you. Like, and I see a lot of that in this space, and I never get that from you. Never. I've never gotten that from you. And I appreciate you for that. You've come in here, you have been a trailblazer, you have been a true force in here, you've been authentic, you've been true to yourself as well. And you provided so much value here without without expectation of reciprocation. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different when it's just like genuine, like from the heart, and it's just given out. And you have these classes out here for people to actually learn your craft and what you really do in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
And it's people don't like understand the value of it, and I do see it, and I appreciate you for being here, to provide that as well, and also associating yourselves with those that do the same. And I want to give you your flowers for that 100%. So that's
Thank
why I came up here
you.
to the podium to speak. That's it though.
100%, man.
Yeah.
Thank
This
you.
man used to kick my ass in Super Rumble. That's how come I got so like all the way up to like I forgot what number I was, 120 something. Is because of him for kicking my fucking ass all over the place. I
Yo,
got better at Super Rumble for
Meta,
real. And then he left the damn game, and then I was like,
you see
yo.
that? You see what she did? You see how she's like that, and that's just is that's part of her star quality or her appeal to me. All that you just said, her ass talking about Super Rumble. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yo, like she's so humble
Newbie
in who
knows
she
how I feel
is.
about him. I think he's a
You know
honorable
what I'm
man. Man, when you talk to him, you better come right. With him, no bullshit. Come right. And I like the way he is. I like his spirit. I don't come with bullshit with him. I come correct. He demands that. And
she's
he's good.
she's
He's good people.
she's ridiculously humble, man. Like she's ridiculously humble in who she is as a person. And like he said before, you never came in this, oh, I know Biggie, or I knew him, I know this person, I got this connect, I got this connect. Like you never did that. And like he said, that's just a testament to who you are as a person. And before we get out of here, let the people know. I mean, on who would like to view your show, when can they catch it?
Yeah, mine is like a special. It's like Barbara Waters. Barbara, what's her name? Oh, here
Barbara
we go.
Walters, we got you.
Walters special. So mine comes when I could get my people in. So, it's hard. These celebrities don't understand and stuff. And I'm working on Killer Mike hard. I'm gonna put my damn prosthetic leg on his neck. So I'm gonna get it definitely. But there's a couple of people that I also want to make a shout out is to my sister Yo Afro. Um I mean my girl, she is helps me balance, man. She's really really talented. I'm a fan of hers. Like I see her as like a Madonna, like a Tina Turner, like this girl to me. I'm a true fan. She loves hip hop. And
Yes, she
so
does. Yes,
that's
she
my
does.
sister right there and stuff. I love her to death. But yeah, my shows are coming on when they come on, okay? So that's how it goes.
Got you.
And but I'm starting to try to create economy in here. And so after some of the pay-per-views, we're going to do the pay-per-views with little C's for your show and everybody else. So everybody's going to eat from the pay-per-view. So your show is going for C's. We're going to promote it right so everybody can see him his journey in here, man.
Yeah. And before you get out of here, I just want to say thank you again for allowing me that opportunity to interview that guy. I
Are you
literally,
okay?
oh,
Mhm.
I literally, he was like a childhood somebody that I paid attention to throughout my whole childhood in regards to rap and things like that.
Who,
And
me?
like, yes, ma'am, you. In regards to you giving me that space to allow me to interview Little C's, that was big for me personally as a person. Like I watched
Mm.
that man whole evolution in regards to hip hop. I've I watched his struggles in dealing with Biggie's loss, and I watched all of that. And for me
Mm.
to literally connect dots, that I had questions in regards to who he became as a person. Right here is something I never thought would be possible, and you made that happen. And you said it. You said, "Yo, I'm going to make sure you get that chance and that opportunity." And you stood on that. So I want to say thank you, and I
I think
definitely
it's deeper
appreciate
than that, and I hate to. I think it's deeper than that. I always wanted to meet Big's kids.
you. Mm,
Okay, since the day he died, it took me going. I think believe to go through this whole stuff to actually get C's on the show so that I can meet his son, and I was able
mm,
to meet him in here. So I believe it's deeper than that. You
right,
understand?
no
That's what
doubt.
I took away from C's being in here. He opened that door for me to talk to his son, and eventually his daughter.
Word. Well, he had his birthday yesterday, so happy
Yeah,
birthday,
yeah,
Little
yeah.
C's, man. Fellow Leo, appreciate you. Metaclean, go ahead, my guy.
Yeah, first of all, Jen, you know we love you.
Yes.
But man, I just really want to say this to everybody that's tuning in, that's in this space. Man, it is really important to take care of the person standing right next to you. You don't have to take care of everybody because you're not going to be able to do that, right? But take care of the person who's standing to your left and to your right and make sure they're good. And if that person does the same thing with the people to their left and right, that's how we grow this thing. That's how we find or attempt to find a moniker of peace in this place. Everything that we deal with in the physical world, I'm not going to say the real world because it's very real in here, but everything we deal with in the physical world is challenging. We're bombarded with politics. We're bombarded with death and toxicity and struggle, and that stuff sells, right? But you know what? Sometimes happiness and prosperity and community sells if you do it the right way. So if you want to succeed, find peace first and then take care of the people next to you, and then you've won. And I
Mm,
just feel like that's the formula for success for everybody. Like the money and all that stuff, the business, like if you do it right, that's gonna come. But if you focus and chase that stuff, you're always gonna be chasing, and it doesn't matter how much you achieve. And I've been a victim of that, right? I've had a life where I've been successful at things and it was never quite enough because I was still chasing working 80 hours a week to do more and get
mm,
more. But the minute you slow down, take care of the people next to you, man, I tell you, you have won at a level that cannot be replaced by anything material this world has to offer and give you. So that's all I want to say. Love you, Jen.
Love you too.
Shit, I didn't got to say nothing else. We can
Okay.
close the show like
Wait a
that.
minute, don't
Wait a
close
minute.
it because
Wait.
I wait a second. 'Cause I had something to say. Everybody was talking for a long time. So I didn't get a
Well,
chance to
you
say what I
got
needed
20
to say.
shows. What you want me to do?
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. But I cannot let Jen get down without
Hmm.
saying something to her, okay? And I'm not gonna be up here crying like all y'all softies. I'm gonna try not to, cause I cried while
Okay,
y'all
don't
was
lie.
crying anyway, so I should be good. But
Mm.
I love you, and you know this,
Mm-hmm.
okay? I just want to thank you for every phone call, no matter what time. Hearing my baby screaming in the background during our
Mm-hmm.
business calls. You really made a great deal of impact, and I'm not gonna start crying again. Um, on my life and CJ's life, and you didn't have to
She about to
do
start crying.
what you did, but I appreciate you all the same, and I just love you, and I'll
I
do
love you
anything
too.
for you.
I
And I'm
got you,
crying
sis.
again. God dang it.
I
Exactly.
got
I'm
them. I
done.
got
All
you,
right.
sis. Don't
I'm
worry.
good. I'm good. I'm good.
Mm, I got you.
Ah,
We good?
yeah.
Divine, we straight? You
She,
sure?
she, 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 she there.
We
But
good? Go ahead, CJ.
uh, hmm. I think I want to say this to everybody. Uh,
Uh-oh. Let's go.
4 years I've been in this space. 4 years. We have done this for y'all. Um, being a builder, I understand being a builder. The 3D modeling part of it, where, for instance, all of y'all take your time out to actually come into a world and actually build. You take your time. Some of y'all spend more than 12 hours in here. You give your life's work. You give everything. We watch y'all give y'all everything. Some of y'all that are musicians and music heads, DJ. I've been in the music business since I was 5. I don't want to be on camera really, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I'll turn the camera. Camera see me. Hey everybody. But I'm just saying, I've been in music since I was 5. This is the second chance for a lot of you, and y'all give y'all all, and y'all deserve to be seen. Some of y'all social, y'all come in and support everybody. Your
True,
world
very
hop, and that's what this place was made for. This place has always been home for a lot of us. I mean, the thing about it is we're talking to people that's millions of miles away. We all connected. The thing about this, the thing about this is, and really the crazy part about this platform has single-handedly saved a lot of people's lives.
true, very true.
And for us to make this the best thing that we can, we gonna have to really start pushing each other.
Very true.
Because the thing about it is watching the growth from start to finish. Like even with you, Bernie, I remember when you started. Even with what's the name, Reggie? He made the little part. Yeah, I remember the little old boy, Freddie. Yeah, you and Freddie.
Freddie Mac.
Good old Freddie Mac.
Oh my God.
The thing about it is, you started something. This is your life. And being a father myself, you have something that you can pass something down to. This place is something that we can all pass down to. This place is something that it is, even though it can be toxic at some
Mhm.
time because of some people, and we all have to deal with all different types of people.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, we're all people.
Mhm.
We bleed the same
Mhm.
color. It's about time that we just put the pedal to the metal. A lot of us been here for a while. I understand a lot of y'all that was on even when the space got on monetization, some things changed. I'm not gonna get into that. But money changed. And now you're gonna have to figure out where you're gonna pivot. There is money in this space. But the way that some people get money, you don't have to sell your soul for. Hear me good. You don't have to sell your soul for. When you come into the space, remember that this space is real. It has real people in it. Your life is real. This space is real. You don't have to sell your soul for it. You don't have to think about the relationships that you make. Think about that because I guarantee you a lot of us have seen people that take this for granted and they had to rebrand themselves or they had to restart their stuff or, relationships. If you can, if you're beefing, find a way to squash it. Life too short, man. Too many people dying. We got too much stuff going on. But at the end of the day, do me one favor. Love each other. Nothing more, nothing less. Take the time out to just hit somebody in the inbox and just appreciate. Not jump in the inbox to fake appreciate or, for instance, have ulterior motive. Because if I say hey to you or something like that, I'm gonna get something. No, do it like you do your people. Hit them up. Tell them you appreciate it. It means a lot.
It does.
Because believe it or not, this space is social. Meta can talk all they want. It's social. And it has an algorithm. The algorithm brings different people in here. And we're all different type of people, but we're all drawn. For all the stuff that goes on here, for instance, from the glitches to the everything breaking down to you can't find
Menu
people in the
not working.
menu to people calling you N words and crap, all of that good stuff, you still bring yourself in here. That's
Yeah.
got to be a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So all I want to say is y'all love each other because we love y'all.
We do.
And the reason
Very
why we
much.
do what we do is so that this place can
Thrive.
thrive. When I say thrive, you don't know how many meetings we have been in with execs and stuff like that, and they have said this place is nothing but a kid's playground.
They know nothing of what we're doing.
No, they don't see the Gale biddings.
No, they don't. That's
They don't
true.
see the meta newbies killing people in the game, but chilling and just real hopping and really talking and chilling with other people at the clubs. They don't see your clubs where y'all like Nemo Dollars has a club, an actual club that you can go to. You can chill. You can be with
He
other folks
does.
of your tribe. You can chill
That's
and
it.
have fun and talk with other people and learn what's going on in St. Louis or learn what's going on in New York or learn what's going on
Atlanta.
in Jersey or Atlanta or even the UK. You got different places. You got the church where you can go. You have a mosque here where you can go and pray. You got different places. Even the Satanists have a place to go. I might not agree with them, but they have a place to go.
To go. Mm-hmm.
They have a place
That's
for
what
the
we hear.
Falcons.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got a place for Falcons too.
good
But
for
I
the
mean, at the end of
Falcons.
the day, this place is what we make it home. This is home for us. So
Created it. Mm-hmm.
y'all push up, we push y'all.
That's right.
Just
That's
be
right.
real. Like I said, the what I tell you is I tell you the truth and I call it a day. I don't have to lie to you. I don't got time for it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
just be real. Stop lying.
Oh Lord.
If you're gonna
Somebody
steal,
get him.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Get
Go on
him,
about
get
your
him,
business.
get him, get him,
This
get
ain't
him,
the
get him,
place.
get him, get
If
him,
you're gonna
get him,
start
get him,
fraud,
get him, get him, get
it's
him,
just
get him,
not the
get him,
place.
get him, get him. Somebody get him. Somebody get him.
So I mean,
I ain't.
at the end of the day,
Lord.
like I said, like no, seriously, like I said, we watched this place grow. I've been here
Mhm.
4 years. A lot of people that's been in here more than I have. That's almost to the 5 year, like Danica, a couple of them up. But the thing about it is, at the end of the day, we done already seen what money does.
Yes. Very true.
Y'all done already seen what money does. Have we all seen what money does
Yes, we
now?
have seen.
What
We have seen.
monetization can do to you? Where people will turn on another friend because somebody didn't monetize them or anything else. Or for instance, if you're a builder, you understand now being careful about your build mode. You just seen what that does to you.
Very true.
If you don't want it to happen, you got to start talking. This your place. This your home.
That's true.
Be about it.
Yep. That's true.
Point blank period. Love all y'all.
Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. And we do promote you guys in your events. So let us know, send you flyers. If y'all need commercials, let us know. Cause again, this platform is not just specific to who shows are on it.
Yep.
This is for the community. So understand that. Now I'm not gonna say it's all 100% free, but what I
No,
am
it costs
saying
for
is
pimping. It
we
costs.
do Lord, somebody mute the baby. But it is for you guys. We do support you guys. We do promote you guys. So don't sleep. Don't sleep. It needs to be not just the people that are in Horizon seeing you guys. It is mobile and web, and it's good to get the people who are part of the program. It benefits you to bring people in, and it also benefits the people who are not. So there's join codes. The join codes are good for 3 hours. So if you're throwing an event and you have a flyer, add your join code to it, send it to us so we can promote your stuff. Okay? Love y'all. What is it?
Sorry.
Join code.
Sorry, Bert.
What the hell is that?
Love you though.
No, it's on me. I ain't do it. Let a newbie. Go
I
ahead.
don't even know what that is.
All right. Y'all can hear me? Good.
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
All right. I want to say I appreciate those words. I will also say what y'all have going on here is great. It's phenomenal. But one thing I really want to emphasize on a little bit more is that, like in regards to like business in the space, there's so much room. There's so much like room and space for people to eat and perspire and do
right.
great things. Stop focusing stop focusing on the petty stuff and like having these different battles with one person and this person when y'all doing the same things, like, because the sauce ain't the same, yeah. Like you may do something that's similar to somebody else, but the sauce isn't the same. Y'all have unique aspects of what you do and versus what they do. Let it be that. Be professional about it and keep going forward that way. Because at the end of the day, if you really want to make bread on here, that really have your business really transpire, like grow, you need more users into the platform. And a lot of times, if people come to the platform and the first thing they see is conflict and button heads, it's gonna draw them away. First impressions are big.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So like,
Mm-hmm.
you work with the neighbor, work with thy neighbor. Don't try to battle that neighbor. Don't do it. It just work together. This whole aspect of this fragment of the metaverse and Web3 is built upon the consensus of community. Build the communities. You may have your individual community, the other person may have theirs, but coincide with each other.
That's right.
And that'll help it expand and help it grow. It's not think about it, it's not rocket science. Just like work together with each other. Stop butting heads because this person is working with this person and you're not cool with that person. That's so immature and that's not business. That's not healthy for your business and your brand. There's so many people. There's everybody on here has so many talents, like individually and like together. But they spend so much of their time. The time is the most valuable thing that you have. But they spend so much of it conspiring against somebody else or having a feud with somebody else, and that's taking bread out your pocket. Like it blows my mind. It really does. Like you spend so much time focusing on somebody else that doesn't have anything to do with your business and your brand, and nothing to do with it. Conspire to collaborate instead of, you know what I'm saying, conspire to tear somebody else down. Stop being don't be a crab in the barrel. That's all I gotta say. What's up, boss?
Ladies first. Ladies first. Go ahead.
Nemo boy, go.
Hey man, I'm a gentleman. I was trying to say.
I know, but she wasn't gonna let you.
I just wanted to say, man, appreciate y'all. You know what I mean, for giving everybody the opportunity to get, what they have going on, shine not only to everybody else within the metaverse, but outside of the metaverse also. You know what I mean? I want to take this time to appreciate each and every one of y'all personally that has something going on or that's thinking about having something going on. You know what I mean? Keep grinding. Don't lose sight. Keep the focus. You know what I mean? It's like Rupert said earlier, man. When you do the things that you want to do with all great conscience, you know what I mean? And from the heart, the money gonna come. Don't just do something for the look for the money, you know what I'm saying? That's where it ain't gonna never do what it's supposed to do. The energy based in it is gonna be all the way off, you know what I'm saying? I also personally want to shout out Vic and say greatly appreciate you for being a friend and a brother, man. For real, means a lot, you know what I'm saying? For real. And yeah, appreciate all y'all, man, for real. That's it.
Word.
Shout out to Nemo.
Look, hey, just really quick. I got really bad drift, guys, but I just want to say something real quick, okay? Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Just piggybacking off of what Meta Newbie had to say, just straight up, like, sometimes it is kind of exhausting. I can't even front. Like, you know what I'm saying? I push the whole peace and love thing all the time because that's the majority of the vibe that I get from a lot of people up in here. I get it, but there are some crab in the barrel. So all I got to say for that is like, yo, there's nothing wrong with marshmallowing people. Straight up. That's the way. No, in all honesty, like, I mean, it's funny. It's funny, but it's kind of jacked up that I gotta do that. Like, I honestly, I'm a grown ass woman. I shouldn't have to feel like I have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of curve what I do to try to like pacify a grown ass person, a grown man too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over that. Like, I'm over the petty competitions, the invisible, grudge. Like, it's just too much. It's just that shit to me is petty. I feel like it's whack. And when you got people that tend to pick at people for no reason or envious of what somebody else is doing, I just feel like it's too big of a space for you to act that way. And if you get down with somebody like that, you're whack. Like, straight up, because there's no reason for it. Like, it's just too much room. And you could take your VR headset off if somebody is really, really taking you to that point. But it's just too much time. Like CJ said earlier, there's people up in here that's building for 12 hours, sometimes weeks at end. And this is how they make their ends. Like, yo, like, give props to that. There should be, it's just too much. It's just too much. So that kind of hit a trigger when you said that, because it is a lot of things going on in the space, a lot of pettiness that don't make no sense because people are winning all over the place. And yeah, that's just all I gotta say. Like, that shit is whack. If you down with that, you whack. But try not to be whack. Try to just be positive and enjoy life. Enjoy what you got right here. Enjoy the people around you, because there's so many people up in this space that's truly awesome. They're creative, and you just never know what somebody's going through in the space, and including the marshmallows that are here, including the whack people. You just don't know what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So just be mindful and do unto others as you want done to yourself, especially these artists up in the space. Period, point blank. There's independent people up in here doing their thing, and you don't need nobody coming in crabbing your shit. Like, straight up. That's all I gotta say.
Oh Lord, Devonda died.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Bring that bullshit here. I like talking.
Word
I
up.
don't give a damn. No,
We
that's
know
fair.
that
I'm
you
be
like
quiet.
it. No, we do. We know that.
No, look. Sometimes you gotta be.
You have to be controversial. I know.
Sometimes this is just me. sometimes you got to be confrontational with just certain people. Just let them know you can go there. I don't mind going there. I know a lot. Yeah, be peaceful. All that other. I get all that.
Be
But
mindful.
sometimes you got to just be in a motherfucker face like, hey, I'm here. Try it. I'll marshmallow your ass all day. I got you, yo. But no, just for real.
Oh,
Nah,
no.
everybody, everything that they're saying is
Good.
true, man. Like real talk. But sometimes hate is what I mean. It's haters all in this motherfucker. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's haters through and through this space, and sometimes it literally pushes. It literally pushes some people's gears and motivates them enough to even push even harder for what the fuck they doing. Like for real, for real. Like I mean,
I feel you.
sometimes hate is the best motivation in some aspects. You dig what I'm saying? When you can't find nothing else. Oh, you a hater? Got you. Watch what I do next. All right, you ain't like my show yesterday. All right, watch what I do next. Now you really gonna hate it. You dig what I'm saying? So now I'm really gonna give you something to talk about. But you know what I'm saying? Like again, though, some people aren't confrontational, like your afro isn't, and some people I thrive off of that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I mean, I love it sometimes. Go
But
ahead,
just
Nemo.
It
Go ahead, no,
depends.
yo. Go ahead, yo.
Sorry, look. Let me just say this. Let me just say, but even for those people, just don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Just be real. Don't waste your time.
For real,
Don't
just be
wait
real.
3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks into a situation, a project, and then you just want to be like, oh, I'm feeling like fuck all that.
Say that word.
Get do the shit. I'm just saying,
Hey,
like, yo,
look.
like, listen, just
Birdie,
be
this is the
real.
original
Cut the
bird in the
chase.
poop, huh?
Just listen, just cut, just get to the meat and potatoes of the grind. Let me know we gonna do this or if we not. Don't waste my time.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Don't waste everybody else's time. Let's do what we gotta do because we're all grown. We don't need to be stressing over bullshit, wasted energy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just be real. If you real from the get-go, then you ain't got to get all emotionally tied into some shit. You ain't no hours spent into some shit.
Right,
And then
right,
you
right.
feeling stupid at the end. No. But yo, for those that go through it, keep it moving. Like you said, just keep it moving. There's gonna be haters everywhere. So you gotta learn how to shift through that, point them out. If you don't want to deal with it, if they can't rock with what you're doing, then don't let them rock with it. You just keep doing what you got to do. That's what it's all about. And there's so much room for you to do it and get your success. That's all I gotta say.
What do they say? Like, make your haters your motivators.
Word
All day. All day. I got a whole laundry list of them motherfuckers. Go ahead.
It's like a very good friend slash brother of mine once said, "Don't be mad at Michael Jordan. Be mad at the motherfucking shoe."
Hey, hey,
Makes
for
sense.
real.
Makes sense. And I'm gonna end what I gotta say. Well, if you ain't been to Shrimp and Grits, man, be sure to tap in and check it out. Very, very, very immaculate space.
Yes.
Word,
That's a
word.
classy joint place.
Especially when he in there DJing his ass off too. That man, he's gonna
Look,
be on.
look.
We got shows, man. Hey,
And we got shows that.
right, we got shows. So hopefully, yo.
Oh yeah, appreciate you for doing this on your birthday. You didn't have to do this, Pimp.
Yes, I did.
It's
Yes, I
not his
did.
birthday anymore.
And let me tell you something. This shit was literally planned. Like I really wanted to do this show today. Like people like, well, you gonna go out? No, I wanted to be a part. I wanted to be surrounded around people that shit I'm comfortable around. I don't picture me like okay, I could have went to the club in real life, yes, and been surrounded by a whole bunch of strangers. You know what I'm saying? And what would have been the end result that I can't do right here amongst people that I actually fuck with, and really have a sense of understanding for, and people that I really love being around and grinding with. Like we're in here creating, like y'all said, this is history in the making, and we're all a part of that. Like, what better way to celebrate your birthday than to do something that you've been doing consistently for almost 3 years, and spreading and opening the platform to something else that we're gravitating to, and we got a television network. Are you serious? Like, yo, I don't think there's a better way outside of being alive. I'm good. I literally I'm good. I really really wish people really believe that. Like, I don't know what you guys have done in your careers and things like that, but I mean, you could do a lot in 12 years in the Marine Corps, man. Like for real, for real. So once you get out of that and things like that, and once you start, you just experiencing life, man. And sometimes you just start, you're grateful for the little things. You know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful to be alive and be in a space to where I can gravitate towards people I definitely kick it with. What up, Meta?
Which
Nothing,
meta?
man. I wanted to say, officially happy belated to you though.
Where it's belated now. Yeah, now it's belated. There you go.
We well beyond. Yeah, it's belated. Happy belated birthday to you, man.
Thank you.
But I
appreciate
will
it.
say, man, like I do appreciate you and give you your flowers as well because your consistency has hit on all levels. I am not a morning person, but I can trust for you to come across my feed in the morning on IG giving some type of inspirational quote and how it relates to you in the morning. I
Yes,
can
sir.
relate to that. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yes, sir.
not everybody can do that. Your consistency, that takes discipline that I don't have on Instagram. You got it. I appreciate you, boss. And the way you
Nah, man,
communicate
it's
with people
word.
and conduct yourself in these interviews and or just on the podcast within itself is to be applauded. You deserve your flowers, man, 100%. So congratulations to you. And
Man,
happy
thank you,
birthday,
sir.
boss.
Appreciate you, man. Hey, we're gonna end it on that, man. I want to say again, thank you guys for coming through.
Thank you,
I
Burden.
definitely appreciate you guys for staying long enough to see the ending of this. We have it's something that's
History.
trend setting, man, and I'm looking forward to what's to come. I really am. And if you haven't heard it enough, CJ and Divine, man, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys sticking your neck out for me in regards to this show because I didn't know what I was going to do once and me and MF Son parted ways. And we literally met up in I forgot my
Unique.
spot
Unique. Very
and
unique.
and and we picked it up. So I want to say thank you, man, and I appreciate you guys. Um, that's the show, guys. Thank you guys again for staying long enough to see the ending. We're gonna do this again next week, Wednesday. Look forward to Luxe Vision Television and every damn show that you heard about while you guys were here. Again, thank everybody that's a part of the network. Jen Smash, Yo Afro, Metaclean, like all of you guys, man. Like
Waterloom. Shout out
Nemo,
to Waterloom TV.
all
We
of you
forgot to
guys,
talk about
man.
him.
Oh,
Waterloom,
TV.
word,
Yeah.
word.
Yes, we forgot about
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah,
Sherwin,
Waterloom. Sherwin.
all like everybody that has been here. I'm looking forward to ushering this thing in with you guys, and I appreciate all you guys for staying long enough to see this particular show through. That has been Ask the Q Speak Your Truth, and we gone.
We go.
Hey.
Hey, I know we're gonna take this picture, so come on. Everybody that is here, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Amber, wake up. Come here, girl.
As long as you have
Are you looking to take your online presence to the next level? At Luxe Vision Studios, we're your one-stop shop for building a strong digital brand and connecting with your target audience. We produce high-quality shows in a variety of formats, including podcasts, talk shows, gaming content, and motivational videos. Our team of experts will manage your social media channels and branding, helping you amplify your story and reach a wider audience. We stream content across popular social media platforms and Roku, ensuring maximum visibility. Whether you're a gamer, entrepreneur, or looking to inspire others, we have the expertise to help you achieve your online goals. Here's what sets us apart: engaging content. We produce a variety of shows to keep your audience interested and coming back for more. Social media and branding mastery. We'll manage your online presence and build a strong brand that resonates with your target audience. Multi-platform reach. We stream your content across popular platforms and Roku, maximizing your visibility. Community focus. We believe in fostering a community around your content, creating a loyal following. Let Luxe Vision Studios help you connect with your community and amplify your voice online.